Is everything in working order? Does the stream look okay? Kind of. Let me see if I can adjust my camera one more time. Dumbest thing. Okay. It's good enough. Good enough. Anyway, my name's Awakened Cloud. You can just call me Cloud for short if you want to. And we are back with Trauma Team. So, my cursor wants to act properly. We're about 4 hours in. Okay. Got to her second mission. The delay, that's weird. Okay. Okay, we need to go down one. Right. Big guy. Hank Freebird. Pretty good name. Is our next person. Let's go ahead and do his. His are kind of basic.
Hank, thank God. Can you get in surgery right now?
Yeah. What's wrong?
I just carried in an emergency patient, an attempted suicide.
That's not.
Just why?
What?
Why did the patient try to commit suicide?
How should I know? I want to ask that myself. Now shut it and get going. The patient's in room 3.
All right, I'll head over immediately.
If you had a doctor that operated on you and he had a shirt like that, like, I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't trust anybody like that, but at the same time, I don't know. I would like my doctor to be buttoned up.
They're ready to go. Will 8 through 14 be enough?
No, we should have.
I was
16
talking about
ready, too.
Hank, not the other girl.
Please
I'm
bring
glad that you
Staples
made it
too,
in
then.
time.
Good thinking. Okay, I'll go get
Dr.
those as well.
Tachibana, I'm sorry if I made you wait.
Not at all. I always enjoy assisting you in surgery.
Thank you. Well, let's go over the procedure then.
There are 2 critical areas, the right arm and the left leg. We will align the fractured bones and hold them together.
That sounds good. Let's begin the operation.
Claire Blunt, age 20. Right arm and left leg fracture treatment. Reformation treatment for an attempted suicide patient. Man, that's rough. Alright. Let's save this person.
Attempted suicide, huh? It's just unacceptable.
Yes, we must save her. We'll begin by treating her upper arm. Let's continue, but be careful.
Excise. Enough? What's going on here? Ooh.
The humerus is broken and out of alignment.
Like that. Humerus is broken and out of
I
alignment.
need the forceps to reshape this bone's orientation.
Using forceps, hold A and B. Then release when the shape matches the guide.
I have to grasp the humerus and align it with the guide. Good.
Thank goodness. The humerus is back in its original position.
It needs to be secured with a plate now.
Is the humerus where the funny bone is? I'm probably asking a dumb question.
First, I'll need to drill holes into the bone for the screws to go into.
Drill holes into... Oh, I don't like any of this.
I have to be careful to drill deep enough without going
Oh
beyond the guides.
no! Press A and drill until you reach the bottom of the guideline.
The first hole has been drilled.
Ooh.
Please do the same for the next one.
solid. Beginning the bone securing procedure.
Understood. Already the plate.
Securing the fracture with screws.
Please be careful not to tighten it too much.
Yes, of course. I just need to stop it at the guideline.
Hold A to tighten, release when it reaches. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Okay, well, the game says bad, you say excellent.
Please do the same with the next area.
So there's a little bit of a.
The right arm has been treated. Let's continue to the left leg.
I feel bad. I could have done better as a doctor.
Make sure we succeed. Let's keep going.
Okay. Ah!
This is
What?
terrible. Why did she do this to herself?
This is difficult for me to
Who can say?
deal with.
I just hope she recovers. Let's begin retrieving the bone fragments.
Yep, forceps, put it in a petri dish. I get that.
Next fragment.
Please reshape the bent bone to make it align with the guide. Please reshape the other bones as well.
Okay.
All right. Placing the bone fragments.
About the tray on the left. About the tray on the left. Hold A and B to pick up items. Twist the Wii remote to rotate. That one seems pretty straightforward.
Please continue.
All right. Let's proceed, but be careful.
I'm missing a part of bone. Where is
I
it?
seem to be missing a fragment. Did we replace all the ones we extracted?
That's odd. You didn't find it inside the leg?
We don't have a choice. Get the synthetic bone.
Synthetic bone? What? I know nothing about
Doctor,
nothing
the
as
synthetic
far
bone
as
is ready.
like medical stuff goes. Synthetic bone.
The outline of the shape we need has already been projected onto it. We just have to use the laser to carve it out.
Yes. Well then, please begin. Make sure not to divert from the guideline while cutting it.
Hold A and trace along the guide. Save from okay.
There's no need to do all of it at once.
Oh my god.
Please stop if you feel you need to.
Good. Cautiously continue on.
Oh. Ooh. Ah, stop. Slow. Oh. Going up.
All right.
Let's go.
Proceed, but be careful. All right. Next.
There's more.
It's going well. Let's continue on.
Okay. Don't think about it. Just go. So I know my posture is trash right now, but I can't stop it. Oh man, I'm gonna.
Going well.
Come on. Keep going. Oh, it's moving real fast.
Rock solid.
Oh boy, that was rough.
Rock solid. This can be used in place of the lost fragment.
Excellently done, Doctor.
All right.
The synthetic bone you shaped is ready. Please place it in the area. The synthetic bone has been placed. Now we can secure it into position.
Bring me the drill.
All right. Let me see if I can do this drill a bit better.
Please continue in the next area. Perfect. That was amazing.
What's up, Trunks? How are you doing? Just me performing high precision operation here. Freaking out.
Good. Alright. Now we'll need to secure the plate with the screws.
I suck at the screws. We're gonna see how this goes.
Please be careful not to tighten the screws too much.
Alright, not calling me out or anything. How's that good? That looked perfect. Okay.
Please continue on.
Okay, I get this now. Go.
Alright. Next.
For drills. Trunks, I didn't realize how scary, like, I knew surgery was scary. Some of the stuff you're doing in this game is just really missing your ex today. Ah, man, I feel that. Yeah, man, that's just one of those things that's gonna take time. But it's natural and it's good that, you know, you're actually dealing with it and coping with it. Yep. Like I said, if you ever need anything or just need to talk, man, you can always reach me. Been over 80 hours working on my house this week. Man, well, that house is gonna be nice by the time you're done.
It's going well.
Alright. Now we'll need to secure the plate with screws.
More screws. Okay.
Please be careful not to tighten the screws too much.
Not quite tight enough. It's not at the guideline yet.
Angle makes it weird. I get it. Right when the bottom hits the top of the...
It's going well today.
Maybe I need to wait like 1 second longer.
The tibia
There we go.
and fibula have been treated. Let's move on to the femur.
There's more? Funny story. Okay, I'm listening.
Doctor, will we be securing the femur with plates?
No. In this case, I'll be treating it with pin fixation.
Pin
Let's
fixation.
begin by treating the condyle.
Understood. I'll get ready.
Also, this music is popping right now. Woke up to 6 a.m. to some girl streaming Zelda.
I'll first need to use the drill to create a guide for driving the pins.
I know the person we rated was streaming Zelda. So I don't know if Twitch just like recommended it or whatever. Okay. Right there.
Alright.
Got it good.
Guide has been created. Can you bring out the pins? Now, I'll drive the
No, not a hammer! Oh, I am just convulsing right now. What are we
Please
even
drive it
doing
until it reaches the guideline.
to this person's body? Yeah, I did host somebody, so I guess you must have paused the stream or something. Strike down with the Wii remote until you reach the guideline.
Alright. Continuing the treatment.
Oh no.
Already the next pin.
Oh, this isn't working good.
Could you hand me the next pin?
Okay, I get it now.
Let's shift our focus to the neck of the femur.
Neck of the femur.
First, we need to use the drill. Readying it right now.
Good enough. Good again. I would really like to get some tools in here. Okay,
The pin is the next step. Please be careful.
let's do this
Pin
right
is
this
ready to
time.
go.
Just drive it in until the bone meets the guide.
Splendid. Please continue. Here's the next pin. Please do it the same way.
How's that?
This is the last pin. Please drive it in. Well done. That completes this treatment.
And so this person tried to commit
Let's close up
suicide
the operation.
and managed to fracture their arm and their leg in the process. This game, man, I'm
Stapler
telling
is ready
you.
for you. Please close the incision along the guide.
Oh, this is not where my sweet spot for my Wii remote is.
Please continue. Perfect. That was amazing.
That operation wasn't a problem. Let's be thankful for that.
Excellent work as always, Doctor.
Don't thank me. I just hope this girl finds her passion for life.
Yes, I'm sure she'll be all right.
That was definitely probably a B. If I'm lucky. I had a lot of bads. Let's go. I'll take an A rank.
The operation was completed safely. Now that's how a true specialist works.
I still have much to learn.
Don't worry. I'm sure the patient will be happy with the results as well.
Cutscene time.
How are you feeling?
I'm gonna turn on my other light while this is happening.
Are you the doctor that saved me? Why?
Why? It's our duty to save patients' lives.
Don't lie to me. I'm tired of hearing crap like that.
Wha-
Forcing people to believe you're right all the time. What's so great about being alive? What's so bad about dying?
What do you gain from being dead?
It's a hell of a lot better than being alive, at least.
How would you know?
The world is just full of hypocrites like you.
Your
Also,
leg should be
content
fine
warning.
in 2 months.
Sorry.
He'll
it's
be
a
out
late.
soon. I'll check in on you later.
Radio man! Where's the radio man?
Hang in there! Just a little more!
Radio
Run
man.
and keep your head down or you'll get sniped!
Oh, he has PTSD.
Fire!
Okay. And he probably took a lot of lives, if I had to guess. Probably why he's trying to own right at the moment.
John, I don't know what's right anymore.
Really like the story of this game. It is.
Maybe they're right. I'm only saving people to feel better about myself. Yeah, I know, John. I can't stop now.
Also a superhero in his little side time or whatever you want to call it. A secondary endeavor. doesn't have a 3. Cunningham does, though. Blazing Darkness. That's my latest verse on my new rap album.
Finished. That brings my total to 298 wins in 298 games.
Computer is destroying me at solitaire.
Damn it!
This is.
This is a waste of time. You're unbeatable.
Not if my opponent's intellect surpasses my processing speed.
Uh-huh. And how fast is that?
My processing speed is roughly 1 QIPS.
What? Stop using words people don't know.
I mean, a quadrillion instructions per second, Doctor.
Quadrillion instructions per. Woo!
Sounds like you're just trying to make fun of me.
Ow! Hey, Grandpa, stop struggling.
Let go. I don't need a doctor. You know who I am.
You damn stubborn old man.
Hey, what's with all the noise? Go fight somewhere else.
Hey, moron, this old fart's your patient. Now go examine him.
He looks like a politician.
You mean him? He looks pretty spry. Why don't we
Yeah,
just
I know
let
he's a
him
politician,
leave?
I can just tell.
He was passed out on his floor. Now shut up and examine him.
This is absurd. I don't have time for this.
Hold up a minute.
What now?
Tell me, how long has your leg been shaking like that?
Huh? My leg? What are you talking about?
Maria, get a bed ready for him. We're gonna need him overnight.
You got it. In your face.
What? A moment ago you said I could leave. Hey, are you even listening to me? Hey! What's going on? Don't you know who I am, you quack? Hey, listen to
Man,
me.
always get stuck with the difficult ones.
I really like his missions. They're very talky, but
So, Roni, who in the heck is that crazy old man?
He is Jacob Tillman, Assistant Secretary of the HHS, Doctor.
something Homeland Security, I'm guessing.
Assistant Secretary? Politician, huh? I should have just sent him home.
No, Doctor. He is suffering from an ailment of some sort.
Don't
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Too bad we can't pick our patients, huh? Oh well. Might as well go take a look. Shall we?
Do this.
Now, how are you feeling? Have you been eating?
Ha, you fool. How dare you force me into this hospital?
What a serious pain in the... Let's begin the exam, Roni. Are you ready?
Yes, Doctor. Whenever you are ready.
Figure this guy out.
Well then, let's start with you telling me about the symptoms you're experiencing.
I'm not saying anything, you jackanape.
Jackanate?
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, go right on ahead if you don't want to ever be discharged from this hospital.
You utter bastard. Fine. Ask your questions.
I'm going to. Thank you very much.
I didn't ask to be examined. Yes, I collapsed, but I simply wasn't feeling well.
I mean, he did collapse.
Not feeling well, huh? So, he was aware he had a problem all along. This guy's a real nutcase.
Doctor, the symptoms are too vague. Please find more precise symptoms.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, this old guy or the robot.
I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress.
Nothing abnormal about
There's
that.
so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release.
An impatient person or a tame monkey. I wonder which one he used, in which context he used. Oh man, that's interesting. Also, how are you doing tonight, Lady Stars? This guy. Oh, he's looking all smug and stuff. Look at him, he just scowled at me.
Damn it! You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite. Honestly, I haven't eaten much, but I feel queasy and bloated.
Okay, that's like 3 separate things right there. Just took a nap, feel worse than before.
Feeling bloated, huh?
It's a curse,
He
like,
isn't already a bit on the junky side.
I do that almost every workday, and every time it kind of backfires.
Roni, order up a CT scan. Oh, and warn the lab guys they may need a forklift to get him onto the table.
I will send the request at once. Also, I may
This
use
guy's
a
got
slightly
jokes.
different wording for that second part.
Hey, you!
Huh? What's wrong now?
You don't need to examine me. I refuse this treatment.
Refuse.
Hey, if I don't look in your stomach, we'll never know what's wrong with you.
There is no reason for this. If you think it's necessary, then prove it.
I have the freedom to not get examined, darn it.
Ugh, you're really getting on my nerves. Roni,
Also have
ignore
the
him and
hiccups
send
for
in
the
the
third time
request.
today. Ooh.
I cannot, Doctor. All examinations require patient consent.
Ugh, you're as stubborn as he is, you know that? Fine. So we just need to narrow down the diagnosis candidates and prove an exam is
Well, I hope the
necessary,
hiccups get better.
right?
That is standard protocol, Doctor. New symptom observed. Bloated
Abdomen.
abdomen.
Okay. That the only thing I'm gonna get from the question?
So what? Doesn't matter. Just sign your little forms and discharge me. Looking at your stupid face makes me even more nauseous.
Oh, so he's nauseous.
He said my face makes him feel even more nauseous. That means he was already feeling nauseous before he came here. How's that for deduction, Roni? Make a note of it.
I mean, bro, I found that out, and I am not a doctor.
Understood,
Or
Doctor.
even like a
New
pre-doc
symptom
or whatever.
observed. Nausea.
Pre-op. Get them once a day. Usually get them several multiple times in the day or the next couple of days. Ah. Still bothering me. Couldn't get distracted by it. I feel like I missed something, otherwise it wouldn't tell me that.
Yes, I collapsed. But I simply I'm not as young as I used to.
Probably the stress one that I did too.
A lot of stress, huh?
Thought I was gonna say it
think we
wasn't
can assume he's
significant
been getting
enough to
tired
be
easily.
diagnosed, but
Heck, serves him right. I'm exhausted just having to deal with him. Isn't that so, Roni?
I cannot share your pain, Doctor. New symptom observed. Gets tired easily.
if I ever get an AI, I want Roni.
So serious all the
He
time.
seems super
You
cool.
know, you should loosen some bolts and relax.
I just need to exit. Apparently I didn't get everything. Never mind. Okay. There's something in there. We gotta go deeper.
I didn't ask to be examined.
Methed out I did think he looked like Spike. I didn't I didn't say he was a methed out version, but yes,
I
that's good.
collapsed. But I said I'm not as young as I used to be. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time. Damn it! You're not being stuck in this stinking exam. Honestly, I haven't eaten much, but
So his appetite's been decreasing. Maybe he's been trying some of the food here.
He mentioned that in another statement, so I thought it got lumped in when I did that one.
Roni, I want you to make a note of the patient's appetite. Also, jot down that the hospital food sucks.
Have you, out of curiosity, seen the photos from the live-action Cowboy Bebop they're making for Netflix?
Must remain professional, Doctor. New symptom observed. Lack of appetite.
Appetites.
Right, professional. One day, I'd love to hear all about that.
Yeah, I think they just released the photos of it maybe like a week ago. I think it comes out in November or December. It's pretty soon. I'm normally not for live action adaptations, but I think they could do a decent Bebop one because it's not like based on fantasy or whatever. This dude, you can sue me for sexual harassment. Okay. Wait, I literally can't do. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, blood pressure is within range. That's in range. Good. That's good. That's good. 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 That's low.
The platelet count. It seems unusually low. Roni, add that to his records.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom.
So platelet count is overall health, isn't it? Isn't that what he told me last time? No, blood, liver, or viral disorders. I think red cell count is general health. Okay. I'm learning stuff. Bebop comes out in November. Hiccuping what? Oh, that sounds terrible. Even thinking about that kind of mess is like, ooh, I don't like that. 6.9, nice. .1, that's high. What is this? Jaundice. Okay.
His total bilirubin level seems a bit high.
Whatever that next thing is, he's off the charts.
Roni, make a record of that.
Both of these, AST and ALS.
New symptom observed. High total bilirubin.
Yo, if I was a doctor, that's why I can't be a doctor. I'd just be,
His total
I'd be like,
bilirubin
yo,
is high. He
your
should have
AST
jaundice in the
is
whites of
like
his eyes.
5 times higher than it should be. 6 times if we're being honest.
Eyeballs cannot be confirmed.
Yeah, that's the problem. The geezer's eyes are too squinty for me to
You're like,
examine.
yo, you gotta fix that.
And somehow, I doubt he'll cooperate with us and let me take a look.
Doctor, perhaps you could try angering the patient.
Alright, Roni, I like where you're going with this.
Huh? What good'll that do?
I've noticed that Chief Patel's eyes are frequently wide open when conversing with you. It is a physiological response for humans to open their eyes wider when they are angry.
About to find out what AST is.
You're
I
pretty
should know
observant,
because I looked at
aren't
it last time I did this mission, or did one of Cunningham's missions.
you? All right. I don't know that I like the example you gave, but let's try your tactic. Shouldn't be too hard. A few blows at his pride, that should do it.
I have no clue what most of this is, to be perfectly honest. So, aspartate aminotransferase is found in the liver mitochondrium. Actually, it's myocardium and skeletal muscles. When in blood, it indicates organ disorders. And let's go ahead and look at ALT, because we're going to hit both of these. Alanine aminotransferase is found in great quantities in the liver. So he has a liver disorder, most likely.
Yep, his AST level is rather high. Roni, record the symptom.
Understood, Doctor.
Accidentally went to the wrong line, even though his cholesterol is low. I've never heard of a low cholesterol. I always feel like you hear about high
elevated ALT
cholesterol.
level. Roni, make a note of that.
Understood.
I wish I really understood what cholesterol was. Compound made in the liver, classified as a steroid, used as cell membranes, hormones, and bile acids. Causes arteriosclerosis. It's like I know half of that word, but combining it with the prefix Ooh. Some of these are hard to say.
Interesting. His cholesterol level is unusually low. Roni, make a note of that too.
That affects appetite.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed.
What else does he have that's messed up? That's good. 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 Yep. Yep. 4, 5, 9, 2. This is kind of fun though. Like, I might be able to do this as a job. Like, not the whole diagnosis thing, but I could at least look at the chart and be like, yo, these numbers don't match up. I can post some fun drug names if you want to. Oh, gosh. If you really want to, I can try. Total bilirubin level was high. I should see jaundice in his eyes. Making him mad ought to get him to open his... Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I can find something... I love this game.
His legs are still shaking.
Hydrochlorothiazide. I think I got that. Not sure how familiar you are with some of these. Let's try a fun one first. Hydrochlorothiazide. So I'm guessing that's... I'm trying to think about what... Because I'm thinking about what a hydrochloride is. And I'm thinking hydrogen chloride, obviously. I don't have any clue what thiazide is. Okay. I'm reading this one. Levetiracetam? Datum?
That's definitely worth making a note of, Roni.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Shaking legs.
Okay. I already know about his eyes. See those eyes? Can't you open them any wider? No problems with his eyesight. Look at that. I need to make him mad though. Can I just insult the flag? Leave this room and go to a different one. Did I say that second one right? The levetiracetam? Levetiracetam. Acetum? Is it acetum? Is that... Okay, levetiracetam. I got you. Let's go to the image analysis. Oh, that's right, we didn't do the CT scan. Narrow down the candidates and prove he has to have an exam. Okay.
All right, time to prove the need for a CT exam.
We should compare our symptoms to the possible illness candidates. If the likely candidates require a CT scan to be identified, there is ample evidence to have one taken.
Wait, it's not Leviosa. Leviosa. Wait, where's the... I don't get where the osa is coming from, because there wasn't even a... Osa in there. It was Levetiracetum, I think. Oh, I've never seen Harry Potter. Sorry, I just broke the stream. I probably just lost every single viewer. Everybody's gonna cancel themselves, but I've never seen a Harry Potter. I read like 30 pages of the first book 2 years ago and kind of gave up on it. Like I said, you don't like Harry Potter, it's okay. We can still be friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Guess you're pretty useful sometimes.
Did you just impart genuine praise on me, Doctor?
Hey, I give credit where it's due, you know? Now let's get to work.
Go ahead and save. Just in case this takes longer than I hope. I don't like a lot of movie franchises that most other people like. That's fair. I'm not a big movie person in general, to be perfectly honest. Low cholesterol, we know that. High ALT and AST. High bilirubin levels. Platelet count, lack of appetite, gets tired easily. Nausea, bloated abdomen. Stone forming in biliary tract. This is accompanied by symptoms such as severe stomach aches, fever, nausea. We got nausea. Oops, the wrong button. Bloating. We got that. What?
Made a mistake.
Abdominal bloat. Did I not? I selected the wrong one on accident. Oh, that's so frustrating. Well, we know he probably does have jaundice, but we can't confirm it since he's not opening his eyes like that. We do have shaking legs. Cell count. High AST and ALT, we have both of those. Lack of appetite as well. A condition in which the pancreas becomes continuously inflamed for long periods of time. Most patients with this condition are males with a history of heavy alcohol use. Main symptoms include pain in the upper abdomen, lower back pain, nausea. We've got nausea. We also have a lack of appetite. Bloating of the abdomen, check. Oh, I almost did it again. An analysis will show a high level of serum amylase with abnormalities such as high serum lipase, and low cholesterol level. He does have low cholesterol. I think that's it. But I'm not getting any dialogue from it, so I feel like I missed something. Accompanied severe stomach aches. I didn't see that. Fever. We don't have anything on that. Jaundice. We can't confirm that yet. A condition in which the pancreas becomes inflamed, inhales alcohol, upper abdomen, lower back. I don't know if I have anything else I can really hit him with right now. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. In gathering, symptoms in the exam room. I think I have to do the eye thing. I just have to figure out how to make him angry. Total eye. I should see jaundice in his eyes. Making the old man mad ought to get him to open his eyes so I can check him out. I'm supposed to make him mad.
I didn't. Yes, I collapsed, but I simply wasn't feeling well. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I've been under quite a lot of stress. There's so much to be done, and you're not helping. Quit wasting my time and issue my release.
Melody.
Damn it! You're never gonna give up, are you? Being stuck in this stinking examination room is killing my appetite. Honestly. So what? Doesn't...
I don't think I'm gonna get
Looking
anything
at your
this
stupid
way.
face makes me even...
How am I supposed to make him mad, though? Find something... Okay. His tie's crooked. I'm surprised they have a piece of dialogue for everything. Look at his finger. His weight?
Well, I'd say the patient's physique is pretty
There we
typical
go.
for a man his age. But considering how conceited he is, it may be just the thing to anger him. Now, let me see your stomach. Come on, lift up your clothing.
Never. I don't have any obligation to cooperate.
Oh, I get it. You're shy about your gut, huh? Too
Oh,
many
we're gonna
steak
fat
dinners?
shame this guy into giving us a diagnosis.
Don't be ashamed. I'm not someone to judge a patient, no matter how fat they are.
Oh god.
You son of a bitch! You can't talk to me like that.
Ooh, you're getting angry, huh? Great, now stay just like that.
I don't need your jokes. How dare you insult me? I want my lawyer.
All right, maybe I went a little far, but that's fine. Now's my chance to check his eyes.
So his thing was I guess he's a politician, and they essentially found him passed out on the floor. So his people brought him here. He doesn't want to be here for real. But I think we pretty much locked the door and said, nah, you're staying overnight. Oh, look at, ooh! What is this? Is this Gargamel or freaking Jafar right here? Yeah, he's just annoying. Ooh.
Yep, discoloration in the whites of his eyes. Looks like jaundice.
You know, he kind of looks like a mix of Spike from Cowboy Bebop and Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Like, if you made a fusion fan character, that's kind of what I get from this dude.
Roni, down.
Is jaundice like yellowy like that? I thought it was supposed to be more of a reddish thing.
Understood, Doctor.
I guess it really
New
depends.
symptom observed. Jaundice.
Now that we have the ooh. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here right now. Jaundice is yellow. I know jaundice is kind of like more prevalent in babies, from my understanding. Oh, they gave me more stuff. So I know this one has jaundice. Or at least I think it does. Jaundice. I don't think this one has jaundice as a potential. Okay. Malignant liver tumor. Malignant tumor formed in the liver. Patient shows no subjective symptoms in the early stages. As the condition progresses, the patient will notice symptoms such as lack of energy. We got that. Nausea. We got that. Lack of appetite. Check that box. Bloating of the abdomen. Yes. Ooh, this is looking bad. I don't like tumors. In addition to throbbing pain in the upper abdomen, outward symptoms such as jaundice and shaking of the legs will appear as well. An analysis exam will detect an obviously high PIVKA2 level, along with abnormalities such as high total. Yep, we got that. We got high AST, high ALT, and low cholesterol. Oh, this is and low platelet count. I literally don't have any more things to throw at him. The CT exam of the abdomen will confirm a swollen liver and acetates accumulation. A scintigraphy will confirm an abnormal uptake of gallium into the tumor cells. Lots of people with liver disease or jaundice. Interesting. I guess... Man, that makes me worried because, like, I know a couple alcoholics in my family, and, like, one of them in specific, I just, like, immediately when he said yellow eyes, I was like, oh, that's that person. Liver cells rapidly become inflamed due to multiplication of hepatitis viruses within the cells. Hepatitis? I thought we got rid of hepatitis. Well, no. We still have to get the shot for them, so. Patients complain of dull pain in the abdomen and nausea. Okay, well, we have nausea. Abdominal bloating. Jaundice. Liver inflammation progress. Cream shaking. Okay. AST. ALT. And this guy. I think that's everything in here. Okay, we got one more. Congestive liver failure. Oh, God. A condition in which blood flow is prevented, causing blood to settle in the liver, causing problems in liver function. The patient tires easily. Nausea. And lack of appetite. Symptoms may appear, such as abdominal bloating, jaundice, and shaking. Okay. 1, 2. Man, diagnosing people is rough. Now I understand why WebMD just lists everything, and it's like, here. Everything can be everything. High AST, high ALT, low cholesterol, low platelet count. The liver may become swollen with capacities accumulation due to the decrease in liver functions. This can be detected by a CT scan of the abdomen. Oh, yep, got this guy as
All
well.
right. The only remaining symptom can be gained through a CT.
I concur, Doctor. The necessity for a CT examination is undeniable.
Excellent. Looks like our favorite patient's about to get a CT scan.
We should move to the examination room then.
Right, off to the examination room, I guess.
Now that we proved a CT exam is necessary, it's time to teach that old fart a lesson.
I must advise against teaching any lessons, Doctor. Patients must be treated in an appropriate manner.
Get it, Roni.
Oh, I know, Roni. I'll treat him just how he deserves.
I really like this guy's character. He has really good back and forth with his computer and also his patients. Want to be his patient? Probably not. It might be fun for about 5 minutes, but I don't know. Also, one of my toes started hurting really
I'm
bad,
gonna prove to you that you need a CT
and I don't
scan.
understand why.
What?
Roni, show him.
Yo, you shouldn't laugh at a patient like that for sure.
Yes, Doctor. This is the record of the current diagnostic progress.
And now, you need a CT exam. Is that all right with you, Mr. Assistant Secretary?
He's still gonna say no.
No, you fool.
Well, then let's hop to it. Roni, get us some approval, will ya?
Understood, Doctor. Sending the request now.
Suit yourself.
Congratulations, Doctor. The patient's CT examination is now available.
Yeah, thanks.
Pass.
That was a breeze.
I don't let me do the stethoscope thing. I think I'm just gonna have to go here.
Ugh, I'm exhausted. Why did it have to take so long just to do an image analysis?
The images from the CT exam are ready. Please look over the results, Doctor.
Don't I get a break? Could have sworn we're supposed to have scheduled break time, right?
Alright, let's see what he's got. I'm sorry, but this dude is like every man I've ever known when you tell them they need to go see a doctor. Man, I get what you're saying. Doctors are scary though, like, I need to be better, admittedly, about going to the doctor. I actually went to a doctor today. I got a COVID test, and it came back negative, so I was happy about that. But man, they shoved that freaking cotton swab so far up my nose, I just wanted to die for a second. Oh, man. These patients, these are the CT images of the patient's abdomen. Okay, that's the patient. Let's go to the regular image. Why can't I see? Oh, I gotta use this control stick. That one looks fairly normal to me. I don't see anything different, at least obviously. Doctors don't scare me, but I will admit that most of them are dumb or don't care. Ah, that's a dark thought. Ah. This one looks very similar, if not the exact same. One of these has to have something wrong with it. I'm just gonna focus on half the image. I don't see anything super obvious. I didn't have the experience. Okay, I didn't have that experience. I went to CVS and got a swab and got to swab my own nose. Glad you were next. Thank you. Yeah, like it happened really fast. And then I literally had the sensation of that thing being up my nose like 2 minutes afterwards. I literally asked her, I'm like, is it still there? Are we just gonna walk to the room with me having a cotton swab in my nose? And she's like, no, I already removed it. I was like, what? But from everybody I talked to, it was very different. Like, people were saying their first one wasn't that bad, then the second one was horrible when they had the little, like, swab test or whatever. Okay. I definitely don't see anything different about this one. Oh, okay, there is something different here. There's like a dark shaded area right here.
Hey now. The color difference confirms that ascites has formed.
I knew I had it when I went, though. I was sitting in my car, so uncomfortable.
Well, this explains the bloated abdomen. Roni, make a note of it. Write down the patient's got a pool in his abdomen.
Abbreviate that, Doctor. New symptom observed. Ascites accumulation.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was because, like, from what I heard, my friend said when he did the, like, one-day test, that one didn't hurt, but then the rapid test was the one that got him, and I did the rapid test today. So maybe that's, like, the difference. That's very slightly off right there. But I don't know if that's enough to raise any alarms. Let me look at this one again. Oh, there's an extra black spot. Or at least it's like slightly over.
His liver's the size of a penguin. That ain't normal.
I got through. So there's a rapid test, which you get the result in 15 minutes, versus the other one, which I forget specifically what it tests, that takes 1 or 2 days, because they actually like send it to a lab for results.
Roni, make a note of that too.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Swollen liver.
The one thing about the rapid test is it's only, I think it's a little bit over 80% accurate, while the 1 to 2 day one is like 98% accurate or something like that. So ideally you get the 1 to 2 day one, but I needed to know today, and I also didn't have any symptoms, so I was kind of okay just getting the slightly less accurate results. Now, they say his liver's super swollen, but I don't know exactly what part of this is the liver. I just noticed that there's a little bit extra right here, and it was pushed over. Oh well, we got it.
We've got all the materials we need, Roni. Let's continue with the diagnosis back in my office.
Yes, Doctor. I've already made the data ready for you in the office.
Here. Yeah, if you can help it, try not to get the rapid one, from what I understand.
Yes, Doctor. Good luck.
Like, I literally still feel a little bit of, like, pain in my nostril from it. Teared up and everything. Swollen liver. Okay. So it could be a malignant liver tumor. Of the liver. liver failure. Swollen, yep.
Congestive liver failure.
How do we know it's not the... Well, I guess the other one didn't have enough stuff.
It's common for this disease to be just a complication of something linked with heart failure.
Would you like to make a note of the congestive liver failure and continue the diagnosis?
Better safe than sorry. Let's continue on with the diagnosis. Roni, fill out the necessary paperwork.
Understood, Doctor. Please begin investigating the patient's primary disease.
Congestive liver failure. Possible heart failure link.
Yes, Doctor. If left alone, his condition may become critical.
He's gonna complain. We can't send him home like this.
Yes, Doctor. I have obtained approval to continue diagnosis.
All right, let's go.
Gotta do more diagnosis? Diagnosis phase 2. Apparently we do. Okay.
So, you understand? It's exactly how I just explained it. From the symptoms I found, I can tell you you've got congestive liver failure.
Well, if you know what the hell is wrong with me, make the damn diagnosis so I can get out of here.
That's not how it works, bro.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. I need to look into why you even have congestive liver failure in the first place.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Not at all, I'm afraid. The primary cause for congestive liver failure is heart failure.
Heart failure? Don't tell me.
Oh, looks like you do have an idea about this.
Man.
Of course not. I have no idea whatsoever.
All right, bro.
All right, pal. Let's get clear on one thing.
Let's go, Gabriel.
I'm a doctor. Even if a patient's a grumpy old man like yourself, I still have to save his life. So whether you like it or not, you're gonna tell me everything I need to know to diagnose you.
Do you really think you're gonna... Yeah.
Damn. Suit yourself.
Let's ask him.
Heart failure. That's preposterous.
Why is it preposterous?
Yes. 2 years ago I did. But that has nothing to do with this.
Well, that's an...
I see. 2 years ago, huh? What was that about?
It's all water under the bridge. It has nothing to do with you.
Well, I'm stumped.
But doctor,
Looks like
it
he still
literally
wants to
does
hide
have to
things
deal
from
with me. What are you talking about? Okay.
Arguing with you is making me feel fate, you quack.
Call me a quack.
Feel faint, huh? Looks more like trouble breathing. And that's not even my fault, you old geezer. Roni, make a note of Mr. Tillman's shortness of breath.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed.
Dyspnea, shortness of breath. I really like how I'm learning stuff with this game, even though I'm gonna forget it, because I've played through this game and I don't remember a thing.
If I really do get sick because of you, I'll sue your ass into the ground.
Yes, doctors make people sick. Didn't you know? It's all population control.
Country. This country needs me.
I'm gonna make America great again. This
What's a
guy.
little chest pain compared to the well-being of our country?
Chest pain?
I see. Chest pain, huh? I almost missed that one. Roni, write that one down too. Seriously, it's like pulling teeth with this guy.
Has yellow eyes already. If you make me sick.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom
It's your
observed.
fault I got
Chest
diagnosed
pain.
with this. Wouldn't have been a problem if you didn't say anything.
No youngster like you will stand in my way.
Okay. I got 2 more
Chest
things to
pains and
diagnose him with.
dyspnea. Man, you're so stubborn. But my suspicions of heart failure are even stronger now. How about it? Ready to cooperate with the exam yet?
All right. I'll cooperate with you.
Oh, look, he's turning a leaf.
But if you don't find anything, you'll pay.
Hey, if you don't find the super cancer in me, I'll sue you.
Who threatens a doctor? Oh well, that's fine. Let's just continue the exam.
Oh, you know what?
Still have
That
a
last
feeling
line,
you're
we gotta
hiding
talk. Who threatens a doctor? Man, if this game... Oh, all the foreshadowing, though. They even knew what 2021 was gonna be like in 2010. Oh. They do a lot of stuff to this man. Got a gut. Are we gonna... Oh, that's right, I gotta do this thing again. Listen. 2, 1. That seems relatively within boundaries. Alright. Alright. You got jokes. Oh, man. That made me laugh with that emote. That's really, really fast, isn't it? Yeah, that's real fast.
On top of S1 and S2, I can hear some additional heart rhythms. S3 and S4. Roni, jot this down.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. S3 and S4.
Even know what S3 and S4 are, but they sound bad. Two, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's really slow compared to what he's got.
There's some odd sounds in his breathing. Discontinuous sounds. Roni, did you get that one?
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Discontinuous sound.
I bet his stomach's gonna be super messed up too. Two, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, that seems normal. 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, so I guess left and right is the same thing. Cool. We got him. The patient's condition may change over the course of the diagnosis. I suggest that you re-examine the patient. Back to the charts, okay. That's low. His blood... Ooh. Yo, your blood pressure is low. Oh, okay. Yep.
All right. The patient's blood pressure is unusually low. Roni, add that to his file.
Understood.
That's slow. We already got it though. What is BNP? And why is it at 400 and freaking 30? Brain natriuretic peptide is a type of hormone secreted by the heart. And the whoa. We can just stop right here. We can stop right here.
The BNP level in his blood is abnormally high.
Abnormally, my dude. That is like what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 times higher than it needs to be at max?
Roni, that's worth recording.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. High.
This might... Whoa. He'd be lucky if he makes it out of here. I'm not a doctor. Do not take my recommendations or my consultations as serious or legally binding. That's good. Yep. Okay, I think everything else is okay. EKG.
All right, time for the EKG. Let's check this guy's heart.
Understood, Doctor. Beginning preparations.
Find the wavelength abnormalities in the patient's electrocardiogram. Tilt up or down to compare with the normal sample. Select with A. Okay. So, blip, 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 blip. I'm just gonna focus on one row at a time. Are they supposed to have a dip?
The Q waves are too deep. This isn't the activity of a normal heart. Roni, write that down somewhere.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Abnormal Q waves.
So, bump, triangle, larger bump. Small bump, triangle, larger bump. Let's focus on that. I guess I got that. Smaller bump. Yeah, everything else looks fine. Now let's look at this bottom row. On this one, we have small bump, up, down, big bump, small bump. So small bump, up, down, big bump, small bump. That looks good. I think we got it. I feel like I already got everything here. This is not the most pleasant thing I've looked at recently. Anything else on him physically? I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of questioning him, perfectly honest.
Heart failure. That's yes. 2 years ago I did. But that has nothing to do with this.
Already checked that.
Arguing with you is...
Already did that.
If I really do get sick because of you... The country. This... What's a little chest pain compared to the...
Already did that one.
No...
I think I got everything there. Patient's condition. I got the stethoscope him again? Ordered that. Ordered that. I mean, I could risk this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That one's a little bit faster, I think. That one's definitely faster. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so I know I got everything there. I haven't done another scan. Let's just do a really good, thorough look at all of these. Definitely feels like I'm missing something. Otherwise, they would have given me the blessing to move on to a different room. sound it makes when you select something is giving me flashbacks to Cooking Mama. So, Cooking Mama is Konami. I was about to say, like, I was thinking that it might be an Atlas game, but originally Trauma Center, the first game in this series, was a DS game that came out around the exact same time as Cooking Mama, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like a kind of universal thing back then. That's good. Hey, I'm pretty sure I got everything for these charts. What am I missing, though? You know what? Let's just go to diagnosis. Maybe we have enough information. Gather symptoms from... Alright, we don't have everything. What am I missing, though? Pretty confident I have this. So, up, triangle, up, to the top. I already got it. Is that higher than it should be? Is that what they're complaining about? No, that's like exactly on the level. Small bump, then slightly larger bump. Okay. Then it's a very small bump, the spike, big bump, small bump. So let's... Oh, shoot. My controller... This is the frustrating thing about this. Is the bottom one supposed to have a downslope? I think so, because, Sorry. I think I'm gonna have to remove the batteries. I don't understand why it does it sometimes. But we can check on it. It's definitely worth... God, if I can get these batteries out. 1, 2... You might be right, though, because... Let's re-examine it. Thinking a Wiimote to a computer is the most annoying thing. Is it gonna make me go out of the game to do it? There we go. Okay. Let's look at it again. EKG. So... Up and then down, is that... Yeah, it does have... Okay. So small curve, up, down, big curve, smaller curve. So small curve, up, down, big curve, smaller curve. I think that's right. Does it look right to you, or maybe I'm misreading? Oh, oh, I see the dip you're talking about. I didn't notice these change over time. God, let me make sure I get on it accurately. There. Thank you.
Odd. The T waves are showing negativity in this portion.
Good catch.
Bizarre. Roni, add that to the list.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Negative T waves.
Alright, we should have everything now.
Well, looking at the symptoms until now, there seems to be an abnormality in the myocardium. Roni, get us approval for an X-ray.
Gotta look at more X-rays.
Yes, Doctor. Beginning the approval process. Request complete. The X-ray examination is now available.
Alright. Nope. Let's go over the image analysis, look at these x-rays. Probably get confused again.
Results are in. Please examine the images, Doctor.
All right, let's take a look at them.
Dr. Cunningham, I must explain the details of this examination to you. An X-ray examination is the most common radiography.
Why, thank you.
Using electromagnetic radiation called X-rays, it can produce images of the inside of the human body.
This man is getting every last test. It's gonna be like, hey, you really shouldn't be alive right now. In fact, I think you might already be dead, for being perfectly honest.
You don't say. Can't believe I'm getting lectured on X-rays at my age.
I'm guessing that's an abnormality right there. I don't even have to look at the... Yep. Yep! I'm not even a doctor.
His heart's too large. There's definitely an abnormality after all.
Oh, God. That's his heart? Down there? I thought the... Ooh. Ooh, that looks
Look
bad.
at the movement of the myocardium. An echocardiogram would be ideal. Hey, Roni, you think you'll sit through the exam?
Doctor, I am required to remind you that a patient's consent is needed before examination.
I knew you'd say that. Well, we can always narrow down the list of candidates again if we need to persuade him. But let's try going to the exam room, just in case.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Enlarged heart.
Well, the guy might be a jerk, but he does have a big heart. That's probably like the most cliche doctor joke that should never be said. But
So, we found an abnormality in your heart after all. And that means our next step is to proceed with echocardiography.
I refuse. How dare you treat me like some leper?
leper? Come on, my dude. He's like the Bizarro Grinch, where his heart's so big that he, like, wrapped over into being the Grinch again.
Yeah, I get it. Stubborn as usual. Well, then let's talk about your past. What happened to you 2 years ago?
Lost the race for whatever politician position I was going for.
So you aren't gonna tell me about that either, huh? Nothing. Well then, I'm stumped. Guess I'll have to find a hint from the information I've got.
A hint from the information? Okay. I'm curious what did happen to this guy
You
2
have
years
no
ago.
choice but to check the symptoms against the candidates and look for clues.
Yep. Man, even you seem tolerable after dealing with that guy.
I do not understand what you mean.
Never mind. Come on, let's start the diagnosis.
Or candidates? We already know this guy's heart is failing. Come on. Oh, jeez. Aortic dissection. Condition in which blood flows between the 3 layers of the aorta, causing one or more layers to come off. Come off? This game is terrifying. Severe chest pain. We've seen that. Dyspnea, we've seen that. Shortness of breath. X-ray will show an enlarged heart. We got that. And a doubled layer of the aorta can be confirmed through a CT exam. Let the man go home and die like he was. This is probably a little bit too close to home for you and like all your like... I know you don't diagnose people, but you at least have to give them medicine, and I'm sure they complain plenty when they do that. Actually, you just put in the data, so maybe not. Still. Condition in which the heart becomes enlarged. Okay, we got you. Weakening the myocardium's movements. Initial stages presents No subjective symptoms, but as condition progresses, chest pains and dyspnea. We got both of those. S3 and S4, we got those. What is S3 and S4? I'm gonna have to look into that. Can be heard through the auscultation of part sounds and discontinuous sounds. Can be heard in respiration if there is pulmonary congestion. Abnormal Q waves, we got those. And negative T waves. Well, this is going to be a 100% match. Probably. High BNP. And low blood pressure.
Well, the symptoms seem to all add up.
I luckily do not have to see patients. I used to work in retail, though. What it taught me is... fair enough.
Dilated cardiomyopathy. That's one serious disease.
Echocardiography is absolutely necessary to properly diagnose dilated cardiomyopathy.
Yeah, but we'll need some strong evidence if we're gonna convince him. Wait, a relevancy to viral myocarditis. Don't tell me that's what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, relevancy to viral myocarditis.
Doctor, should we return to the examination room?
Yeah, damn old geezer. This isn't funny anymore.
Okay. I guess this one's the right one, so we're just going to... Do you think if I made the price for you meds, I would make it so high? Yeah. That's 100% fair. It's just a sad system. It's
You again? You
how the whole
quack.
medical system is set
I will
up.
not let you examine me.
You just let me examine you like 50 times.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got a plan this time too.
Well, what? What kind of scheme are you running here?
It's called saving
I
your
don't
life.
know, just toying with the thought of leaking some interesting facts to the press. A certain politician who had viral myocarditis 2 years ago and collapsed due to heart disease.
What, you bastard? How the hell do you know about...
Bingo, huh? So it was viral myocarditis then.
What? Don't tell me. Did you?
Yeah, I read, you know, all the notes and did my homework, and I'm trying to save your life right now. Yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, Liv?
Oh yeah, I lied to you.
Saved a lady $200 on medication once, and she didn't even say, oh man.
I needed confirmation that it was indeed viral myocarditis 2 years ago.
You bastard! How dare you? Who do you think I am?
Somebody that's experiencing heart failure and probably needs to be saved real bad? Maybe?
I'm
Just
not
maybe?
putting up with this any longer. I'm leaving.
I'm outraged. How dare you diagnose me correctly?
Hey,
Shut the hell up. I will not hear another word out of you.
Come on, my dude.
that's it!
Oh, you know what? He's probably gonna collapse here, isn't he, or something?
Huh?
Now you listen to me.
Now I gotta move the cursor even more.
It doesn't matter who you are or what kind of powers you have. I'm a doctor. And as long as you're sitting in front of me, you're
Trying to
nothing
spell
more than a
Bayleaf's name.
patient. Now, if you understand me, then shut up and let me do my job. Roni, send a request for echocardiography. We've got a date with the image analysis lab.
Request sent, Doctor. The echocardiography is now available.
You should have told me that, because now I can't think of, like... Now I gotta move the cursor a little bit.
Roni, is the echocardiogram ready?
Yes, Doctor. It is ready for you to review.
All right, let's take a look-see.
Dr. Cunningham, I will now provide you with more information on this examination.
Okay, echocardiology is an ultrasound, which makes sense. Echo, ultrasound. Okay.
Echocardiography is a technique of using ultrasonic waves to form an image of the heart.
Echocardiology. Oh, okay. These words all go together like a combo.
This examination is a safe and essential tool for observing heart irregularities and diseases.
Thanks, I had no idea. I mean, it was my decision to run this exam on him, but whatever.
Doctor, I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, carry on.
Is that the sound of your degree not mattering to me? These images of the patient's hearts were taken by ultrasound. Yes. Stop messing around and help me check these out. Okay. There are some kind of stronger lines up here. I don't know if that's significant. In fact, the entire thing's a little bit more wavy. I'm gonna hold on to that because I don't know if that's an actual difference or not. I think it is a difference because the other image doesn't have that waviness to it. Also, what's going on here?
Just as I thought. The left ventricle is enlarged.
He jumped from the couch towards the TV and unplugged. Oh man. Well, now you know if you ever need to keep your cat's attention, this is the best way to do it.
Roni, you got that? Jeez, it's even worse than I imagined.
Understood, Doctor. New symptom observed. Enlarged left ventricle.
Let's get back to my office and decide on a diagnosis.
Okay, well, we have enough for a diagnosis. I guess we don't need the other one. Okay, we can officially diagnose this guy, I think. Finally.
Okay, we got all the symptoms, Roni. It's time to decide on a diagnosis.
Yes, Doctor. Please narrow down the possible
Well, gotta say, it is looking like it's gonna be this one. I go down to the bottom. Yep. Didn't even have to read it.
So it is dilated cardiomyopathy. Looks like the worst case scenarios come true.
Oh, man. Well, I actually feel bad for the guy now.
Diagnosis complete. Well done, Doctor. Shall we notify the patient?
So this is actually the second patient I've done with him. There was a younger girl, and she had... It wasn't tonsillitis, but it had to do with her throat, and it was like a pretty non-invasive surgery.
Yeah. I'll tell him myself.
And the interesting thing is, one of the other doctors is definitely going to have to operate on him.
So, have you found out what's wrong with me yet?
It's probably going to be the prisoner doctor,
well,
if I had to guess.
Yeah.
So what is it, son? What's wrong with me?
Dilated cardiomyopathy. It's a disease where the heart muscle weakens. The myocarditis from 2 years ago is the likely cause of it.
Is it curable? When can I get back to the office?
There's a 50% chance you'll last 5 years. 10 years, maybe 30%. You need a heart transplant. Stop worrying about work.
Don't be ridiculous!
Oh, come
Listen
on.
up, son. This country's in a pretty tight spot.
He is going to pass out right here.
It won't last without the honest folk at the range guiding it. Please, I love this nation, and I need to help save it.
Unfortunately, saving your life will have to come first. Take my advice. Move out to the country and wait for a donor.
Man, I actually legit feel for this guy. Like, yes, he was a dick, but he just wanted to do his job. Wanted to do his job. Yes, this doctor is always smoking. He never doesn't have a cigarette. He was at a porta potty or a toilet, and he had a cigarette
I heard
in.
Assistant Secretary Tillman has cardiomyopathy.
Yeah.
Can't we do anything? Maybe beta blockers or angiotensin.
You want someone who could die any second running the country?
Oh.
He
Yo,
may
you're kind of
live,
out of line.
But his political career's over.
We can't do anything? He's so passionate about his work.
Medicine has its limits, and passion doesn't save lives. If that's all, I'm gonna get going.
Oh, wait. I need to talk to you about Joshua.
Son?
Shouldn't you be talking to the kid's family?
What? I am.
Isn't
you
Joshua
are.
your son, Doctor?
These
The
doctors
boy
are
hardly
messed
knows
up.
my face. It's not much of a father.
But, Dr. Cunningham...
It's over. Sometimes you need to learn when to give up.
Okay, so he gives up too easy. That's his character flaw that's probably going to be fixed by the end of the game. Okay, okay. See where this is going. Love Child. He pretty much is. Oh. Okay. We did that. Wait. Yes, I finally get to do something with this guy. Which is watch his event and not actually play as him. Trunks knows about Spike and Mugen. That's what's up. And now we have the mysterious past anime trope coming up right now. Amnesia and all.
Open the door.
This guy has amnesia.
He wants to talk to the prisoner.
What? The guy with the 250-year sentence?
250
I wasn't informed of
years.
this.
I'm bars. Got that real time.
Here's my authorization from the HHS. Any problems?
I'm sure he won't say a word. He doesn't remember anything.
Like this first-person camera, Bob.
It's been a while.
Creepy eye alert, sorry. Forgot to say it, Lady Stars. Hey, look. I'm the secret 17th Colossus.
What do you want?
You're needed for an operation, in exchange for a reduced sentence.
You want me to operate?
That's right. Here are the details if you want to see them. Take your time and think it over. But remember, you'll never have another opportunity to save lives.
His voice sounds familiar too.
Save lives. Again.
Yesterday I found out one of the voice actors actually plays Peter Parker in the PS4 Spider-Man. Like, his voice sounded super familiar, so I looked it up. A couple situations like that. Ooh. Finally get to learn something about her. Maria Torres. This guy is TRS-01. Okay. So what's Maria about? What in the soap opera is... This game is fantastic. I just love how much drama there is. There was actually a pilot for a television series for this game, but this game flopped so bad that they pretty much nixed the show, unfortunately. It just came out at a really, really bad time, like right when the Wii was getting very not popular. Okay. Got that full bottle of wine on the table right after the shower. I see you.
Maria Torres here. Oh, hey, Chief.
You already know.
Maria, a fire's broken out on 14th. Get there and hurry.
I looked at chat knowing that was going to be there.
Why are you calling me? I'm off duty.
Everyone
else is out right now. Stop complaining and go.
Oops, are completely out.
All right, but I better see a bonus next payday.
She's got a motorcycle, so you know she's rough and ready.
Okay, let's do this.
I love how crazy all these doctors are. I actually need this anime in my life. Just every doctor needs to be super, just eccentric and weird. I'm sure that anime exists. I just need to find it. Another endoscopy one. Marionette's Lament. And this is our, like, samurai ninja doctor right here. He's pretty cool. I don't know if you were here for the
exhausting. I don't think I've
PTSD
so
war
much.
doctor.
You have indeed changed, Lady Tomoe.
What's that?
Have you not noticed? When you are with them, you laugh a great deal more. You seem a different person from the one you were in Koga.
Yes, you may be correct. When I'm
Is that a
with them,
Gardevoir?
I feel happiness. Living
See
and
what this
fighting to
emote
share
is.
the joy of life with friends.
Oh no, it's just tired anime girl.
I never felt this way when I lived within the clan.
What's up, Raider? Hope you like medical dramas.
Who's there?
No! Medical dramas with
Stand
ninjas.
aside. We have been sent to call on Lady Tomoe.
You underestimate me. By your leave, my lady.
Got a Glock for these fools.
Hanzo, wait a moment.
Oh,
What is your business with me? Speak now.
let's see, that one's
Master
not ringing a bell.
Yoshikage has fallen ill. He asks for you to return.
My father?
Lady
Imagine if
Tomoe,
ninjas
this
came
may
for an
be a
actual
trick.
doctor
You
and they're
must be
like,
careful.
yo, we need you to come home.
This is no ruse. In 7 days, the clan elders will gather. The future of the clan will be decided. Lady Tomoe must go.
I see. However, I have issues I must attend to here. I will leave for Japan once my affairs are in order.
Please excuse me, but there is no time. You must...
Shadow cloak.
I am a doctor. No child of Tachibana abandons her duty.
What's up? Let's go to Moe.
As you wish.
These ninjas, they are just hoes out here.
Lady Tomoe, are you certain about this?
Turning one's back on destiny is against the path of honor. I'm going to bed. I feel things will be getting busy soon.
Things are gonna escalate, is what she's saying.
Is why treating only part of the area may not be enough. Dr. Tachibana, is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
I'll continue with the conference, but are you sure?
Oh, yes, pardon me.
I'm enjoying the stories. Are they a little corny? Yes, but I think they do a good job of like progressing the plot and also kind of showing off the characters they made. So let's see. Name Tiana Rhodes. Treatment of polyps in the large intestine. It is possible they have spread elsewhere as well. All right. The polyp.
Let's begin the operation.
These
Our
ones
goal
are a
is to
little
remove
rough.
polyps, correct?
The polyps have formed mainly in the small and large intestines. The large intestine is wider, but there should still be peristaltic motion. It will try to push the endoscope back, so it may be somewhat difficult to proceed.
I kind of have to like push the Wii remote forward.
Let's get the snare into position. The snare is looped.
The polyp's been excised. The area may hemorrhage, so please be careful.
Get up. Oh, I got the wrong tool, don't I?
Excision complete. Let's treat the other polyps as well.
I suck at these missions so much.
It's an ulcer. Let's inject it with medicine.
Closer. Drax.
It seems there are no more areas to treat here. Let's move on.
Got Splitgate installed again. It still messes with my screens, but I got to move my gaming monitor finally. I'm doing a test play with it to see if it crashes again right now. Yeah, man, let me know because I'm super excited to play with you sometime. That's awesome. Go up here. Also, you can't touch the walls on these. Like, you touch the walls, people get hurt. They take damage. Okay. Go ahead and drain this blood. Drain. Drain.
Hemorrhaging is due to inflammation.
Forceps.
I'll begin hemostasis.
1, 2, 3, 4. There. Drain. Alright, we're good. So one thing I can do, one thing I should be able to do if I remember what button it is change camera sensitivity. Let me change this up to 6 because it seems really slow. Oh, much better. I might need to turn that down just a smidge. Kidding me?
We're done treating this area. Let's move to the next place.
It's peristaltic motion. The digestive tract's becoming active.
Oh no.
It won't be a problem. I'm going to continue.
It's gonna start rumbling, isn't it? It's pushing me back, actively pushing me back. Let's go. This is difficult, especially without hitting the walls. This is actually a really good arm work. Ow!
We're hitting the inner wall. Please be careful as you go.
Okay, they're dying. Get them vitals up. get out the looping tool.
Affected areas can be seen. Let's begin treatment.
This one would be really nice if you could, like, quickly go back to your previous tool. Like, even if they just had 2 tools that you could go back to, that would be super clutch right now.
A blood pool's formed. Use the drain on it.
Crap. Stop that.
Doctor, please come down and retrieve it.
Come on. Drain. Drain. Forceps. Crap, I did it wrong.
We've treated all we could see. Let's look around for any hidden problems.
So, Raider, I was going to say about Splitgate, you might want to try Borderless Window. I think that might fix some things.
All the polyps in the large intestine have been treated.
Dr. Tachibana, you seem rather tired. Perhaps we should halt the procedure and have someone else take over?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. What am I doing? The small intestine needs to be treated next, correct? I need to get a grip and continue. This is the ileocecal valve. We must wait. We've passed through the valve. Let's continue. The passage is narrowing. We'll need to be careful as we proceed. The intestinal walls here are thinner than in the large intestine. You must be careful. Let's make sure not to make contact with the walls as we proceed.
This is very claustrophobic right here. There. Here. My arm. This is...
Please watch out. The patient's condition will worsen.
Okay. Let's heal up. Bottles are good. Another polyp. Let's get it.
There's a polyp buried within the inner wall. Let's cause it to protuberate by injecting medicine, then excise it using the snare.
Protuberate. Another fancy word.
The affected area has risen. Let's begin treating it with the snare. There's a hemorrhaging area. Please perform hemostasis on it.
Forceps.
It's good. There are no more areas to treat here. Let's move on.
These wind tunnels. So annoying, and I can't really fight it as good as I want to. Going just a little bit further. Let's go.
We're through the area with peristaltic movement. Let's proceed.
I'm left-handed, so doing all of this pushing with my right hand just, it feels, one, unnatural, and then two, it's just exhausting. Like, I teach a workout class and that feels exhausting.
There's so many of them. Dr. Tachibana, will you be all right?
They won't be any problem at all. The small intestine has many twists and turns. I'll have to take care to avoid the walls.
This up. Things.
We're done treating this area. Let's move to the next place.
Also, Raider, if you're still here, I found out I can kind of control Lady Star's cat with this little pointer. Apparently, it's fascinating with it. I got it to unplug her HDMI. So. So frustrating. Keep going. Oh gosh.
We're through the area with peristaltic movement. Let's proceed.
Diamond tumor
We
things.
found affected area.
This polyp.
Bayleaf loves her laser pointers.
It's become malignant and turned into a tumor. I'm glad we were able to find it. Beginning excision.
Removing tumors is similar to dealing with polyps. Inject medicine into the area until it protuberates.
Okay, we're gonna remove the polyp first, just because. One thing at a time.
The excised area has begun hemorrhaging. I'll use the hemostatic forceps.
Man, come on. What Sarge needs to do is just change her mounts into a pointer just like this one.
The affected area has risen. Let's begin treating it with the snare.
Okay. Oh, let me back up a little bit. And check it with the syringe, right?
I'm going to excise along the markers.
I
I'll need
gotta
the scalpel.
do this scalpel thing with it. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
It's mostly detached now. Let's excise the remainder using the snare.
Okay, excise this one. Okay. Get those vitals up. Like my computer, that's why I own an actual laser pointer.
Let's make incisions along the guidelines with the scalpel to excise the tumor in multiple phases. It's mostly detached now. Let's excise the remainder using the snare. Hemorrhaging has occurred. Let's perform hemostasis.
Oh crap, oh crap. Good. This up. Are we done?
Completes this operation. We had some unexpected surprises, didn't we?
Indeed. I'm glad we were able to safely perform the treatment, though.
Dr. Tachibana, are you really all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Operation was a success. Go ahead and give me my C rank. I already know.
That was a difficult battle. We were victorious in the end, though.
I'm sorry. Had I more skills...
Oh, there's no need to be disappointed. We did save a life after all.
Right, I saved a life.
Well, I'm done here. Hanzo, did you notify the chief?
Back to the drama.
I told her that you will be taking some time off. However, I doubt we will be able to return that easily.
I see. Thank you.
Nah, I don't think I literally don't think I could do all A's if I tried in this game.
Oh, Tomoe.
They are super strict about it.
Chief.
What's the matter? It's not like you to suddenly take leave.
I'm going to go back home for a short while.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's all get dinner when you're back. I found this amazing Italian place. It's great.
Italian food sounds real good right now.
Yes.
We'll probably make spaghetti.
Oh, you don't like pasta?
Oh, no. I'd love to go.
That's the spirit. Have a safe trip then. See you later.
Lady Tomoe, are you sure?
Hanzo, there is nothing more to discuss.
Ooh.
When I came to this country,
Hanzo,
I thought I had
please.
found freedom. And yet, all of it was merely the illusion of freedom. My house, my clothes, even you, faithfully serving me. I only had these things because of my Tachibana name. For my entire life, I've merely been a puppet of my family.
Oh.
Lady Tomoe.
Let's be on our way. Hanzo, ready the helicopter.
You're a ninja, you can just fly there. You don't need a
As
helicopter.
you wish.
Please do not give me another mission with the detective lady. I just want to go to the actual surgeon dude right now. She's rich, so her having a helicopter is like the least surprising thing to me. God dang it. I did not want to do another one of these right now. Like, I don't mind, I like these ones, but I really wanted to get to the other characters. I haven't got to play as SR whatever his number is, or Maria. Oh well. Oh, what happened to...
Dr. Kimishima, the corpse is already here. Are you done?
Calm down, little guy. I said I'd leave in 10 minutes. It's only been 7.
Yes, but headquarters is telling me to hurry.
All right, I'll be right there. Goodbye.
Oh, Doctor, wait.
Jeez. Every person in this game is such a character. This person's just staring into my soul right now. Okay.
You shouldn't be allowed here. Do you need something?
Kitty doesn't seem well. Can you fix her, please?
A cat? Why are you asking me?
Because realize you're a doctor, miss.
More booba, yes.
Hand it over. Looks like she swallowed something. She'll be fine.
Really?
It's common for cats to swallow foreign objects.
Is it?
Still, wait here for a moment.
Okay. Thank you, miss.
Thanks, huh? Right.
Put it in window mode, shrink it from the side to get it to move screens. Oh, so a really cool thing you can do on Windows, I'm gonna pause this real quick because it's like a Windows hack. So if you're doing multi-monitor stuff, if you click on a window and you hold the Windows key and hit left or right on the up, down, left, right buttons, it'll switch it to a different monitor. And that's how, like, a lot of times if I have something off screen that I can't access, I can just pull it over. Let's see. Move it screens, but when I do, it makes all my screens flash. It's working though, it hasn't crashed. Oh, that's good, that's good.
Sorry I'm late. Is everything ready?
Dr. Kimishima, you're really late. Huh?
What are you looking at?
Oh,
scratch me.
What happened to your hands?
A cat did it.
A cat? I never figured you for a cat person.
Be quiet. I thought you were in a rush here. Are we ready?
I don't know if you were here last time I did a mission with her,
right.
but she shot a guy in the knee. Like, she found out who the murderer was. He tried to kill her. She just, like, lit speed over to a gun and just, like, bop. Also, her phone can hear the last words of the dead. Just throwing that out there as well. Oh, God. Oh, this one... It's a kid? Oh, boy. This game does not hold back on making me feel bad.
I see. So you were cut short too. All right. I'll reel in the thread of truth.
Figure this out.
Explain the situation to me one more time, little guy.
Right. A skeletonized corpse was found in a river 50 kilometers out of the city. We don't know who it is, but evidence suggests it's female. A homeless man out walking his dog reported finding it. The preliminary cause of death is being ruled as a drowning.
Like you said, the body is completely skeletonized.
That's not. Because her last words were, "It hurts." So I doubt she drowned. I think drowning is incredibly unpleasant. I don't know if anybody would describe it as hurting, though.
We won't be able to ID her until we reform her skeleton.
I also have records from the questioning of the body's finder.
Huh, I'm impressed. For you, that's a brilliant move.
It would hurt your lungs, you're not wrong.
That's not much of a compliment. I'll leave the recorder here. Check it when you need to.
Good. Let's begin. Show me how your life's thread was severed.
Autopsy time. Yo! I don't have work tomorrow, I just realized. Wow. Sorry. It just hit me. We got Labor Day. Let's go. Corpse is in the evidence room, and the recorder has the testimony of the man who found the body. Let's begin the autopsy. We go to the evidence room first. Work does suck indeed. I actually worked a little bit this weekend because I do coding as a living, and like one of my biggest things is never leaving code in like a state that's like bad or like not working. and I had to do that on Friday. So I went on Saturday and spent like half a day fixing something. It was really dumb. But I'm going to use that time on Tuesday to not work, so.
Yes, I can hear you. Why are you calling for me on the intercom?
Oh, well, it's about the corpse.
Huh. I do have the corpse here, in a bag. Is this some kind of joke?
Oh, sorry, that was the most reliable way to get it to you. The skeleton had fallen apart, so I had them
You should be excited about the holidays 12 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry your job doesn't, like, give regular holidays. That does suck.
I see. So what am I supposed to do with it?
Please work on putting it back together. I'll start with the body. So can you please start restoring the skull, Doctor?
All right, I'll take care of that.
Thank you. Let me know when you start on it. When you do, I'll come pick up the rest.
Select the body bag to begin reconstruction. Oh, awesome. I wonder if this is the episode I think it is. One of these episodes has a glitch. This, like, the one glitch that you have emulating this game is there's, like, supposed to be a skull and you can't see it on screen. I think all you have to do is hit A, though, so it's a very easy thing to fix. This might be that mission. Assemble the shattered pieces back together to reconstruct it. Okay, A and B and release them in the right place. Easy enough. Yes. That looks like it's at the top. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's... Go with this guy. No? Okay. So far, so good. I've completed reconstructing the front of the skull. I'll move on to the right side now. Oh gosh. There. So, why did this girl get dropped into a river like she did? Now we're at the back. Right here. And... This one's a little bit more ambiguous. There. There. This one seems kind of messed up. Why can... Oh, okay, I see. It's 3D, so I'm seeing the back of the teeth, like the interior. It was throwing me off. Now we just got the left side. You know, like, it really doesn't make a difference how you die, but I really don't want to, like, I want my skull to be intact. Like, I feel like getting shot in the head. Maybe it's the video game player in me, or whatever, but that's like the #1 place I don't want to get shot if I ever get shot. Just do not shoot me in the head. Please. I have that documented now, so... Any of you come after me, I want you to honor that one request. weird. There. This guy. That's gotta be the back. So that's gotta be the back. Triangle. And here. Okay, we got this solved. Goal complete.
It's done. Let's take a look.
If I ever get shot, shoot me in the head much quicker. I mean, that it is true. That is like the objectively fastest way to get it done. But I don't know. It just.
Looking at this.
I want my corpse to look beautiful, like we were talking about yesterday. Or no, that was the other person in chat. One of the options was like, "Why did the killer do this? Like, why did the killer clean up the body?" And it's like, beautiful corpse. So, early 20s.
The bone structure suggests a high probability that the victim is female.
I would say the clothes suggested that too, not saying that guys can't wear those type of clothes, but
I might find something out if I have the FBI analyze it in detail.
How's it going over there, Dr. Kimishima? I'm done with the body here.
Great timing. I just finished myself.
All right, I'll put the skull back with the rest of the skeleton.
Once that's done, let's begin investigating the corpse.
oh man, I don't like this. I don't like this. Again. Okay, now to begin examining the body. So that knee is crushed.
This. The femurs of both legs have been fractured. The femur is the hardest bone in the human body.
Oh, man.
It would have taken a massive amount of power to break both of them at once.
Well, whoever did this definitely hates women. Anything weird with the toes? I don't think so. Just in case, let me check the back. One of her fingers is broken.
Oh, the little finger appears to be fractured here. What could have caused this bone to break?
What else? What is going on here?
What's this? The bone's discolored?
Let me do my anime face.
I've never seen anything like this before. I'll need a more detailed look at it.
How do your bones get discolored? That should do it. I need to think about sorting through what I've discovered here. Okay, cool. We should examine the clothes next. Slight rip here. I don't know if that's important. Her clothes are kind of in really bad condition, though. Apparently that's nothing out of the ordinary. She does have a lot of blood.
This. It's a blood stain. However, it doesn't appear to have originated from a hemorrhaging injury.
How do you know that?
That's because...
Oh, how do I know that? Too much blood. No apparent damage. Not enough blood. Not blood at all. If the bloodstains on her clothing are due to an injury, then there's a problem. Let me look at the clothing again. So what's up with this?
This is the necklace the victim was wearing. Is this stone agate? It's shattered in half.
That seems very hard to do.
How much force would it take for this stone to break like this? In any case, this is unusual for a corpse that's supposedly drowned in the river.
Uh-oh. Our resident stone expert is weighed in. I give this game 0 agates out of 5. Okay. So what's weird about the blood here? Let's say she got stabbed, like, in her heart. And let's assume that her was buttoned up. Oh, okay. There was no weapon, so theoretically, unless she had her shirt open like that, there should be an entry point for whatever hit her if it was from the front. I think.
It's a bloodstain. However, it doesn't appear to have originated from a hemorrhaging injury. That's because...
no apparent damage. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen blue agate.
Yes. If this blood is from external injuries, then the clothing...
Is it agate or agate? I guess it must be agate, because she said it out loud. The blood is from external injuries, then the clothing... What does it mean from external injury? Wouldn't it be from internal injuries that we're trying to...
However, the clothes have no such marks. Could she have been hemorrhaging from some other reason?
Oh, okay, I see what she's saying. Did I find everything? I guess we don't care about how tattered her shirt is? Definitely didn't tell me that I found everything. So that's why I'm concerned. Anything about the blouse? Okay, first one. I guess I got everything. It'll tell me if I didn't. Maybe it'll tell me if I didn't. I don't know. I think there's more I can still... Yeah. Darn it. What am I missing here? Let's take care about... Oh, mud trucks.
These are...
Did she get run over?
So was the victim run over by a car? Huh. That doesn't make sense, though, because the victim was...
Found... floating in a lake, right? It's either found in a river or floating in a lake. Okay.
That's right. The corpse was found at a river. There may be some exceptions, but you usually don't find cars driving in the river.
I think I've learned all I'm going to learn looking at the personal effects. Okay, cool. Lady Stars, you don't have a stream tonight? Okay, you do. I'm done investigating here, now to review the testimony on the reporter. Gotcha. Cool, cool. John Doe. Okay, cool. Initially discovered the corpse, he was asked about the circumstances of when he first found it.
Hey, can you see if they'll get me some of that Mooper's chicken, huh?
Mooper's
This juicy fat drips out when you take a bite. Tasty.
What is even going on here?
Sam ain't just a dog. He's my best friend in the whole world. Don't be stupid. You want to know how I found that body? It's all thanks to Sam, you know?
Okay, so a dog found the body.
See, we were walking down by the river when old Sam, he suddenly runs off. And he comes back with a bone in his mouth.
Must have been a surprise to see your dog come back with a human bone in his mouth.
And he comes back with a bone in his mouth. I took a better look, and damn if it ain't a lady's arm.
How do you know it's a lady's arm?
You know? So I went and called the cops. Huh? I ain't going near no dead body. That's just creepy. Oh, hey, if she was missing, was there any reward for finding her?
You didn't find her, the dog did.
Dead or alive, right?
Ooh, wow.
Little guy,
Bad
that man who
vibes.
found the corpse might
Bad
be telling
vibes.
us one hell of a lie.
What do you mean?
In his testimony, he claims that he never saw the corpse, correct?
Yes.
But how did he know it was female? Female arm.
Yet there is something he said that he couldn't have known unless he had seen the corpse previously.
Also, how would you know it's a female arm in the...
There was? Wait, what was it?
Do I really have to point it out to you?
Yes, please.
Alright. Let me know when, if I'm still going, let me know when you stream so I can raid you. You know what, I'll just periodically check anyway. So, doesn't really matter. One way or another, you're probably gonna get raided. It was probably around here.
Scared the hell out of me, you know? And he comes...
He said that his dog had brought back an arm bone. Even for a forensic scientist, it would be difficult to determine the sex from just that. That means that the man who found the corpse is...
Your victim was at the... Oh, the corpse himself, obviously. Within the half hour, trying to figure out Skyrim mods, which isn't going well.
That's right.
Ugh.
He must have seen the corpse in person. He then made an assumption of the corpse's
Mods can be
gender
very
based on the
frustrating
remaining
sometimes.
articles of clothing.
Anything else I can get from the recorder? Doesn't look like it. Bloodstain. You not gonna analyze them, bro? Well, you're gonna analyze this no matter what.
Hey, little guy, I'd like to get
Here we
your
go.
opinion on something.
Me? Oh, I didn't think you'd ever ask me to...
Enough chit-chat. I'm transferring some data over to you.
Oh, okay. What is this? Can you wait a moment? I'll compare it with the database here. It's as I thought. No matches. I've never seen this before. Not even at the place I used to work.
Huh. So does that mean you don't know the first thing about it?
I'm sorry, but that's correct.
Fine. At least I know now that there isn't any information.
Strange discoloration has become a known pathological change. What? Okay. I'm guessing the car and the femurs being broken.
The fractures on both
Yep.
legs match the locations of the tire marks left on the clothing. That means these fractures were...
When she got run over.
That's
Okay.
right. These fractures in the legs appeared when she was run over by a car. How then did these marks appear on a corpse found in the river? This
Ow,
is a
sweat.
new mystery.
Well, come on. Freaking necklace. Cracking? No, I didn't think that would be. talk to the little guy about this. Okay.
All right, little guy. Let's look at the information in detail.
Sure, but why would he lie?
A good question. Here's one possible explanation. He didn't want the authorities to know that he had been at the scene.
Yep. Gets rid of his alibi.
But it's not a crime to discover a dead body. Why would he try to hide that?
The most likely reason why he didn't want it to be known is...
They tampered with the scene. I was gonna say because he just didn't want to ruin his alibi, but that's also...
Indeed. Because he tampered with the scene. It's likely that he did something that would get him in trouble if it was discovered.
Oh, I see. That would explain his behavior.
What did he do to tamper the scene?
The question is, what did he do? Little guy? Go interrogate him once more.
Trust me. I'll make sure he doesn't hold anything back from me this time.
I gotta find something else out. Okay. Now to turn on the computer and begin sorting through. Okay. There's something I'm missing here. Guess a broken necklace, maybe? Fractured finger? Tampered scene. So, well, I guess female skeleton. No. Did he run her over? Which of these two clues am I not putting together? I don't think I can do anything with that card anyway. Gonna try everything on everything. Why would he fracture? Okay. I didn't think that would be it. I'm running out of ideas. I did the skeleton on everything. And I already did these two. Matter, please let me know if there's... Maybe I can go back to the body and find something. But no, they wouldn't have told me to keep sorting through stuff. If that's the case. Just to doubly make sure. Isn't any more information? Okay, cool. Is something super obvious that I'm not seeing here? So... What am I doing? Oh, I thought I already... Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, well, frustrating that he also refused it.
Hey, little guy, can you do me a favor and get a bone analysis?
Yes, of course. Is it to identify the body?
Mm-hmm, that's right. Start with dental records.
I'll get right on that. I'll let you know when the results come in.
Yes, please do. All right, then.
Now for sure I should have everything.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, good timing. There's something I need to tell you.
Hmm? I'm listening. What is it?
The team that collected the corpse has turned in an investigation report. It seems that a type of tick was found in the ground where the corpse is located.
Ticks?
Yes, depending on the season and environment, various insects are attracted to corpses. They normally leave once the body's been reduced to the bone. But some ticks burrow underground and remain there for a while afterwards.
True. They'll leave eventually as well, but perhaps the ticks could tell us something.
Been there, yeah.
Right. We could use the ticks to determine how long the corpse had been there.
Amazing, Doctor. I didn't think you'd know about that.
So, was a time of death calculated?
Yes, it seems to have only been about a month ago.
Month ago?
That's not too long, biologically speaking.
A month? True, that is rather fast for a corpse to have been skeletonized.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Thank you, little guy. That's all the information we can obtain from the corpse and other articles up to this point.
So, Dr. Kimishima, is the cause of death drowning after all?
No. There's a good possibility that the cause of death was something else. The damage to the skeleton is too severe for drowning to have been the cause. Her skull itself was...
shattered.
Yes, it was completely shattered. Even if animals had damaged the bones, they wouldn't have done that. Her skull was shattered by an extremely strong impact of some sort.
A strong impact to the head. That isn't consistent with a drowning.
You don't say.
There's more to it than that, though. During the autopsy, the corpse's femurs were...
Both were broken.
Right. The femur is supposed to be the most durable bone in the human skeletal system. However, both her femurs were completely fractured. This also suggests that some kind of powerful impact had occurred.
I see. Also, in the area where the corpse had been found, the water level was low, and there are no waterfalls, rapids, or records of floods. There's nothing in the river itself that would cause such damage to the corpse.
Yes, but that's all we know for now. It's risky for us to assume anything beyond that. Little guy, get approval from HQ. I'm heading out to the actual location.
Wait, are you going down to the river?
No. She didn't die in the river.
Where did she
The
die?
evidence we have suggests that the actual place of death was...
Where she got ran over?
Concentrate.
Considering the fact that there was evidence of an auto incident on the port. Oh, I see. They want this part of the highway.
Right. This location is the most likely place.
Understood. I'll make arrangements for us to go right away.
Yes, please do so. Now, let's head out.
Okay. Get here. Oh, this car went careening off the road.
Long skid marks and signs of a collision. What do these tell us?
Probably an accident.
Yes, it's apparent that a car accident happened here. This piece of stone isn't a natural shape. Somebody
This
had
is
to
the other
work on
half
this.
of that one song the one stone I can't produce or pronounce. Okay.
I feel like I've seen something similar recently.
Oh, that was fast. Let's go. I like that. Leave the scene, yes. The wrong place. My speed run is ruined. How was accident damage in a car accident not related?
Little guy, does this information tell us anything?
Give me a moment. Let's see here. Blue paint thought to have come from a vehicle was found on the area of the collision along the guardrail. We're investigating what kind of vehicle it's from, but that could take some time.
So this means that a blue vehicle ran into the guardrail here. Any other details?
Well, we can use the skid marks to determine how many tires the vehicle had. It seems this vehicle had 2 wheels on the front axle. Behind that, there were 2 more axles, both with 2 tires on each side.
That means there were 10 tires total. Judging from the number and positions of the tires, it must be...
Bro.
Yes. The pairs of tires are for dispersing the weight of the load it's carrying. Thus, this vehicle is designed for transporting heavy shipments.
I see. I'll get in touch with the investigators about this.
Please do. Hopefully they can use this to find other things.
This goes with... Where did her thing go? She had a, amethyst stone or whatever it was. The gate. Agate. There.
That's correct. The 2 shards fit perfectly. That clears something up for us now, and that is...
The victim stole the necklace. The victim was on the bridge. Alright.
Yes. The victim was on the bridge where the accident occurred. There's no conclusive evidence of how she died yet, but this may be a clue.
Can I give this to him? What can I combine now? Yeah, I can leave? Nope. Ah, come on. It's gonna be something really dumb that I'm not thinking of. Time since death. About 1 month ago.
There's no doubt that the victim had been run over in this case. If the victim had been killed in this accident, how long ago did the accident take place?
A month ago. No clue how to work Skyrim mods. Guess I'll just start. Alright, have fun, and if you want, we can try to look at getting those mods set up or something tomorrow or whatever. Like, I haven't installed a Skyrim mod in a long time, if I ever did, because I'm trying to think if I played any mods on, or tried any mods when I played through it, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
Right. The victim died.
But anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna finish this one up, and I'll probably call it after I finish this lady's up, because it's probably gonna take another 30 minutes.
If the victim did die from the accident...
Spaghetti knows how, but I never got a chance to really ask today. Ah, no problem.
The accident itself would have taken place a month ago as well.
Time of the accident. And accident damage. No, still can't combine them. Darn it. I gotta figure out more stuff here. What am I not thinking about here? I think I've had him try to analyze everything. I could be wrong. Just to be on the safe side. Now, one of these clues has to combine with another. Unless, did he get more recording? Go to the recorder. No, he doesn't have anything new. Oh, this is frustrating. What am I not thinking about here?
Yes. There's evidence that the victim had been on the bridge when the accident took place. There's evidence of having been in a car accident on the victim's body and clothing. That evidence is...
indications of an accident that were visible at the accident scene and on the victim clothing were fractures and tire marks.
Yes, that's right. Taking these two facts into account.
I got through 6 different rounds and Splitgate seems fine. The portal aspect feels gimmicky to me because I've never used it. Probably okay, because I don't know how to utilize it. It like I don't use it too often, but it does have its use cases. Maps are cool and the guns are good. Down to play sometime or even co-stream. Awesome, man. Just let me know when. Anytime for real.
It's quite likely that the victim was in an accident at that place.
Dr. Kimishima, we've identified who the body was.
Identify the body?
Great. Was there a hit in the dental records?
That's right. The victim here is Veronica Cage. She was 23 years old.
23? Ah, this just feels bad.
It seems she was living with her parents 8 kilometers from where the accident took place.
I see. We're making progress. Has the family been notified?
Yes, that's been done. There was something odd about it, though.
Huh, what's that?
They didn't care?
The parents hadn't submitted a missing persons report, though their daughter had been gone for a month.
Ooh.
You must have had a happy childhood, little guy. Every family has its own problems.
You don't have to have a happy family to report your missing child. You know, especially when they've been missing for a month.
We questioned them just in case. The interviews were recorded.
Down sometime. Awesome.
If you need to listen to them, check the voice recorder.
Huh, alright. Anything else?
Oh, one more thing. About the man who discovered the body. like you thought. It looks like he tampered with the crime scene.
But what did he do to the corpse?
We interrogated him again, and he's currently being detained. You can use the recorder to listen to that interview as well.
All right. I want to know what he'd been doing there.
Female skeleton has become victim's ID. Yeah, let me know, like... Ooh. I could do a really late one tomorrow. Wednesday I definitely can't do. Tuesday I could theoretically do. I think any day of the week, but... Well, even Wednesday I could do. I just couldn't do Thursday. Thursday's like my really bad day where I have to wake up early. But any other day... And we got 3 witnesses.
Sorry. I was, just looking around for anything I might be able to sell.
What a scumbag.
We found that woman's, well, his bones near the riverbed. Yeah. Sam was leading the way, and we found that dead body. Huh? Well, I saw the underwear. I mean, it's not that hard to tell the difference. Yeah. Yeah, the necklace was cracked, so I took the earring. I looked around for a while, but I only found one of them. And who's gonna buy one earring? I can't even sell it. Yeah, you can have it. It's worthless junk. Anyway, I called the cops after
Okay,
that.
let's plan for Wednesday then.
I picked myself up a sweet little reward, huh? Yeah, there is gonna be a reward, right? How much? Huh?
It is jail time.
No reward? Obstruction of justice? Hell, finding that stupid body's brought me nothing but trouble. No cash, and now I'm getting sent to the can. Well, at least they feed you there. I looked around for a...
I only found one of them.
And who's gonna buy one earrings?
What a coward. I see. I understand now. He claimed that he hadn't seen the corpse to hide the fact that he stole one of her earrings.
I'll be recording a podcast probably from, I'd say anywhere between 7 and 10, but after 10 I should be free in Central Time.
This man deserves a severe punishment. I should tell the little guy about it.
He is a scumbag. I don't think what he did was like... He didn't make this situation worse, is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know about severe punishment. Also seems like he has a pretty rough life as it is. Thomas Cage, the father of the victim, Veronica. He was interrogated about this case. Okay.
I hate to say this when I know you're doing your best to help, but I've always known that something like this would happen to her one day. Yes, we expected it. That's why we didn't request a search or post a reward. I mean, sometimes a machine's just too broken to be repaired.
You just called your daughter a machine.
What, this injury? I fell down while taking a walk. It's embarrassing. Getting old is misery. Anyway, we'd like to go home as soon as we can. My wife isn't in the best of health. I have a bad back, too. It hurts more and more the longer I sit here.
Why do both of them look like they got beat up real bad? Did she do that? Did the daughter do that?
Yes.
But from
I'm
a month
alright.
ago?
I suppose that I'd been expecting this to happen one day. My daughter, she was a kind girl, but ever since she dropped out of high school, well, she lost most of her friends and was practically alone in the world. At some point, she started going out almost every night. Sometimes she didn't come home for an entire month. We thought that's what happened this time, too. Oh, this? I slipped on the stairs. Yes.
Slipped
My
on this,
husband
okay.
and I are both getting rather old.
It seems that the victim's relationship with her family wasn't going well.
Okay.
Dropping out of high school, going out every night. Sounds like a typical delinquent.
That's not the best way to describe it, but I can't say she was well behaved.
Yeah.
How would you describe
Did
it?
the parents' testimonies tell you anything else?
There's something that bothered me more than just what they said. What caught my attention about the father was...
Bar around his eye? Or bruise around his eye?
It wasn't major, but there was some injury to his face. And in the mother's testimony, my attention was caught by...
Same exact bruise?
Yes, she had some signs of severe bruising as well.
But they both said that they'd gotten hurt by falling down.
Huh, you're not paying attention. Take a closer look at both of them. They both have multiple injuries, but each injury is in a different state of healing. This means that...
They didn't... I think that's right.
Right. How many
So the
people
daughter
do you
was
know
hurting
who
them,
fall
I
down
think.
several times a week?
I see. You have a point there. Then why were these two...
I don't know yet. But they must have a reason for hiding the cause of their injuries.
That severity should definitely show up in their records. It literally told me to ask him about that.
Huh, yes, these two facts do tell us something. It's more than that the person who had found the corpse stole something. There's one more important fact involved with this case, and that is...
This earring?
Yes, only one of the victim's earrings was at the scene. Either it came off somewhere, or she was only wearing one all along. Where could the other earring have gone?
The other earring. Little guy. That would be one of these. I combine this with details of what happened. Well, gotta be this.
Right. Since we now know who she is, this information should be consolidated.
Okay.
23 years old. She must never have imagined that she would die so young. I don't sympathize with you, but I'll do my best. For your sake.
Why don't you sympathize? That seems rather cold. I should analyze the corpse once more. Might be good here.
Dr. Kimishima, we've identified the vehicle from the accident.
Good. That's rather quick. For you guys.
Hey, come on. We're a national government agency. We'll have the recording from the driver's interview later. He pretty much admits to what we suspected had happened. So, case closed?
Easy there. It's too early to relax yet.
What do you mean? I mean, the culprits...
Do you think that just catching the truck driver will solve this case?
Doesn't it?
A 23-year-old woman was walking alone in the mountains 8 kilometers from home. You think she was just walking the dog?
Okay, that does sound odd. So the investigation's not over yet.
Indeed. Go look into the parents' hospital records. From the size of those bruises, they would have needed to be treated at a hospital.
Really? Those weren't huge bruises. They were bad.
What will you be doing, Dr. Kimishima?
I'm going to investigate the victim's house. Keep the parents in custody until I'm done.
Right. I'll tell the ones in charge right now.
Victim's room can now be visited. Oh man. Due to witness testimony, the card time of accident has been removed. Okay. That all makes sense, actually. Want me to go back here and analyze some stuff? Maybe not. Look at Veronica's room. That sticks out like a sore thumb.
These pieces of glass seem to have come from a mirror. Let's see. Ah, the mirror on the dresser's been broken. I wonder what happened to it. It's a dresser, but the mirror's shattered. What happened to it?
Nothing else really stands out.
It's an ordinary package of breath mints. You can get them anywhere. Still.
Oh, was she on the Drogas?
Just as I thought.
Unknown medication.
These markings seem to indicate that this medication was produced for a pharmacy. I might be able to ask the little guy to find out just what it is.
Right down there.
Broken glass? A reaction to the luminol. It seems there's something here that isn't part of the broken mirror.
Oh,
Yes.
the earring.
It's the same earring that the man who had found the body had stolen. But what would this be doing here?
What would it be doing here? Swept up with the glass. I don't think it was hidden behind the mirror.
Indeed. All the shattered glass was neatly placed in one area.
So that happened at the same time as the shattering of the mirror.
That means that someone had cleaned up the glass shards. They must have swept up the earring along with the glass. If that's the case, was the earring with the glass pieces when the mirror was broken?
Correct.
In any case, since it reacted with the spray, there must be blood on this earring. I'll need to have the little guy analyze it and see if it tells us anything.
I think I found everything that... Yeah, awesome. Go back. Okay. Now back to the office.
Dr. Kimishima, we've received the interview with the truck driver from the accident.
Huh, alright. How did he seem?
It's easy to sympathize with him. Sounds like a case of wrong time, wrong place.
I see. Alright, I'll check the recorder.
Please do. I'll transfer it over to you.
I need to pay careful attention to his account of what happened before and after the accident. What Veronica was doing prior to being hit, and what the driver did afterwards. That's what I should be sure to listen for.
Before the accident, and what did you do afterwards? Okay. Here, Charles Elkins, age 42, male. Man arrested on hit-and-run charges. He was asked about what happened during and after the incident. Just gonna listen to the entire thing.
I don't know. A woman. That woman. It's not my fault. I was supposed to drive a shipment to a nearby town. Damn it, they forced me to do it. Why the hell would someone be sleeping in the middle of a mountain road at midnight anyway? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I turned a corner and she was lying on the bridge. I slammed on the brakes, but it wasn't fast enough, and I ran her over. I got out of the truck to see, and she wasn't breathing. I panicked and I threw her off the bridge. I don't know why.
Threw her off the bridge.
I wanted to make it look like nothing happened, that I wouldn't be involved. You mean, what did she look like? I don't remember anything, but her arms and legs were cold.
She's already
hard.
dead.
Wouldn't bend at all. Picking her up was a real pain.
Rigor mortis. She was already dead.
I was, damn, why the hell would someone be... Why the hell would... It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I turned a corner, and she was lying on the bridge. I slammed on the brakes, but it wasn't fast enough, and
She was sleeping on the bridge? This seems a little odd. If this man was telling the truth, then the victim had already collapsed there from the start. It doesn't seem like he was lying, but...
She was already dead.
What in the world does this mean?
Go to about 10.
I got out of the truck to see, and she wasn't breathing. I got out of the truck to see, and she wasn't breathing. I panicked, and I threw her off the...
He threw the victim's body over the bridge. This means that the victim wasn't knocked off the bridge by being struck by a vehicle.
I don't think I can get anything new, but I go to like 13.
I wanted to make it look like nothing happened, that I wouldn't be involved. You mean, what did she look like? I don't remember anything, but her arm...
Yes, it is rigor mortis.
But her arms and legs were cold and hard, and it wouldn't bend at all. Picking her up was a real pain.
What words would you use other than picking up? She's like, she's a human. Don't use pick up, but like, what else? In that context, what other words would you use? 'Cause
If I were to sum up the driver's account prior to the accident, the victim was...
laying on the ground.
Right. The victim had already been collapsed on the road, and after he ran her over, the driver...
Threw the corpse over the edge. Yes.
Yes. He threw the victim over the bridge. Little guy, what's the FBI's opinion about this?
He's already admitted to killing her. Why would he lie about that?
Indeed. His account coincides with the evidence I had found as well.
Huh? What evidence?
Well, if she had been standing when she was hit by the truck, the fractures to her bones would have indicated a strong impact from one certain direction. In this case, nothing of that sort was observed.
I see. What about the shattered skull, then?
The skull fractures are consistent with a strong impact to the top of the head. It would be unnatural for it to have been due to a car accident. Considering what happened to the victim, it can be deduced that something else caused that fracture. That
Alright.
is...
He was brought to the bridge.
Concentrate.
Oh. I guess thrown off the bridge, sorry.
Yes. If she was unconscious when she fell from the bridge,
So she didn't get murdered by the impact to her skull.
the fracture due to an impact to the top of the skull is understandable.
I see. You're right, that does make more sense.
Yes. However, that raises questions about the victim herself. Why in the world was this woman so far from home? And why would she be lying in the middle of a bridge in the mountains at that time of night?
That's a valid point. I guess there are still some mysteries left unsolved.
Indeed. We'll have to continue investigating in more detail.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, we were able to look into the parents' injuries.
Good job. What did you find?
Yes, there were records that the parents had been going to a hospital, like you said. Let's see, it looks like they'd started being frequent visitors to the hospital 2 months ago.
How many times is frequent?
Oh, we didn't check every detail, but it was several times, ending about a month ago.
About the time the daughter died.
The hospital staff seemed worried, since many of the injuries seemed to be signs of abuse.
Did they tell the doctors who had been physically assaulting them?
No, they didn't. However, some of their injuries were quite severe. The mother seemed to have suffered some visual impediments due to a wound on her eye.
I see. Further investigation is required to determine who had been abusing them.
Analyze this.
Hey, little guy. I need you to analyze something.
Sure, send it over to me. I see. There's blood on it. The DNA matches the victim as well. Also, this metal fitting seems warped. Could it be worn out from use?
That doesn't seem to be the case. Look again at the bloodstain.
The bloodstain?
It's not on the ornament. It's on the needle part that goes through the ear. If there's blood there that matches the victim, then the earring was...
ripped off?
If that's the case, the damage to the fitting makes sense. But what could happen that would cause an earring to be torn off?
I don't know yet. Still, there must be some connection to everything
that
else
just
here.
Sounds painful.
I think this information may lead us to some more concrete evidence.
Look at these drill guys.
Hey, little guy. I need you to analyze this medication.
Yes, of course. Did you find it in the victim's room?
That's right. It looks like it's prescribed medication. But what is it?
Who knows? It's definitely no common over-the-counter drug. I'd suspect that this would have to be prescribed by a doctor before someone can buy it.
Okay.
I see, that makes sense. This could mean that the victim had attended a hospital. Was the victim suffering from some kind of injury or disease? If our analysis continues, we may find something out.
They'll probably have to sort things. Yep.
True. Both of these facts relate to the earrings. The victim was discovered with only one of these earrings, and the other one was discovered in her room with her blood on it. Normally, if someone had an earring torn off to the point that it caused bleeding, they would have to realize that something was wrong. Still, the victim was on a bridge 8 kilometers away from her home. What this shows is that
taken by force. Right. Got our first piece of solid evidence.
That's right. She didn't leave this room by her own will. She was probably forced out of here by someone else. That could explain how one of the earrings was left in the room. But why would whoever abducted her leave her on a bridge 8 kilometers
away? Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of truth that remains to be uncovered.
I hope not. I kind of hope we're close to the end of this one.
Dr. Kimishima, the results of the analysis on the corpse have come back.
Good. Did they find anything new?
It looks that way. The report indicates that the fractures to the femurs and skull They were all posthumous injuries.
Posthumous, so she was already dead.
So these wounds were inflicted after she died.
Which means the truck driver is innocent.
Yes, that's what the report says.
Of murder. Not innocent of tampering with a crime scene, throwing a corpse into a river. Yeah, he's still screwed. He's definitely getting a little bit of prison time for that, I hope.
The victim's femurs were fractured in the accident with the truck. Her skull was shattered when her body was dropped from the bridge.
Correct.
We've confirmed that both those injuries occurred after death.
After death.
From those facts, it's clear that when the victim was on the bridge,
he was already dead. Okay. Solid evidence.
Yes. Even if she hadn't been run over by the truck, she was already dead. That means that the driver was telling the truth in his interrogation.
Then does that mean that she was kidnapped from her room, murdered, and then had her corpse dumped on that bridge?
Precisely.
I don't know that just yet. We'll need to investigate a little more.
Okay, got two pieces of solid evidence. I think we're good. No, there's still more.
Oh, by the way, Dr. Kimishima, about that prescription.
Did you find something out?
Yes, we found which hospital the victim had been going to and requested her charts. It says
Probably the
Veronica
same
had been to the
hospital, if I had to guess.
hospital a month prior to her death. Her symptoms were migraines, visual and auditory hallucinations, mood swings, and aggression.
Yep. See where this is going.
It also says she was vomiting blood and had convulsions, along with hemoptysis.
Convulsions? Vomiting blood?
Yes, that's what it says. The doctors urged her to have more detailed examinations, but it seems that she had no intention of listening to them. In the end, she left the hospital and whatever disease she had went unconfirmed.
If only her doctor had forced her to be hospitalized.
That's just how things are these days. People don't really get concerned about strangers.
Let's continue with the investigation. In any case, we don't know what disease she had. Judging from her symptoms, it was something severe.
I agree. If we find anything out, I'll be sure to let you know immediately.
You do that. It may give us another hint in solving this case.
Okay. Now, I think there's nothing else I can probably do. Nope, there is.
True, these two do share a common link. The victim's hospital records say she'd been at the hospital since
A month ago. Or was it 2 months?
Concentrating. Yes, 2 months ago. For the month before her death, she'd been treated at the hospital. Now, the parents' hospital records say they'd been visiting the hospital since
1 month ago. Actually, no, they began going 2 months ago as well.
Yes, they also started visiting the hospital 2 months ago. Veronica was going for migraines, hallucinations, mood swings, and vomiting blood. And her parents were going after suffering frequent injuries. A month before the victim was found dead, the parents suddenly stopped having these injuries. An unpleasant coincidence, to be sure. I hope there's no connection here.
There is. There super is. You can already tell where this is going. I think I'm gonna figure this out right now, what the right things are going, so. I don't have that much to go on. Oh, I can probably have him investigate the finger now.
Can you do something for me, little guy? I need this bone analyzed in detail.
Oh, sure. What do you mean by in detail, though?
I just need to know if this fracture occurred before or after death.
Definitely before.
This must have happened while she was still alive. Take a look at this area here. You can see where it started healing.
Great. I thought as much. All right, thank you.
Yep. We're almost there.
There's no knowing yet if this has anything to do with this case. But I do know now that this fracture occurred while she was still alive. Yes, these seem to be related. According to the charts, the victim's symptoms were migraines, hallucinations, mood swings, vomiting blood, hemoptysis, and perhaps most importantly,
increased aggression.
Yes, sudden aggressive behavior. That is, she was acting out violently. Her conditions must have worsened severely a month before her death. That is, her violent tendencies would have increased in frequency and severity. In addition to that is the fracture in Veronica's finger. This is the only injury she had while alive. That's a common injury when people hit things with their fists.
Which was the mirror.
On the other hand, the parents' injuries seemed like signs of
But she wasn't bleeding, so she couldn't have hit the mirror.
If I were to consider all these points, those wounds were
related.
Right. The hospital records of both the victim and her parents, they show that Veronica had been physically abusing her parents.
All gold evidence. I don't think I can combine anything else. Have to.
Yes, we can put these two facts together.
Okay.
According to the chart from the hospital, the victim's condition caused her to vomit blood. If she had continued to vomit blood after
she
her
was throwing up
hospital
blood
visit,
on herself.
that would explain the blood stains on her clothing. Yes. Thus, these blood stains were caused by the blood that she had vomited. We can deduce the victim's physical state from this information. First, the pathological changes. There's no knowing what disease she had. However, if this discoloration of the bones shows the existence of a focus, it's safe to assume that whatever disease she was suffering from was in an advanced state. The massive blood stains on her clothes came from her vomiting blood. There aren't many conditions that cause that much hemorrhaging. From these 2 points alone, I conclude that she was already in terminal condition.
She's gonna die anyway.
Even if she hadn't been killed, she was already on the brink of death.
I see. I feel sorry for her. But if that's the case, then why?
Was she gonna kill her parents because she was upset about her own mortality?
Why was she kidnapped? I still have my doubts about that, actually. Did the murderer kidnap her? Or did that even happen?
What do you mean?
Whatever the case, she was definitely taken from her home before she died.
How did she die? Because the only thing she had was a fractured finger. All the other injuries happened after death. So did she die just naturally from her disease? She was definitely taken from her home before she died.
The question now is what happened between the time she was taken until the car accident.
Did she die on the way to the bridge?
Right, I follow you.
Once we know that, we should finally be able to see the real truth behind this case. Little guy, I'm going to check the victim's room one more time.
I thought you might want to, so I have a new tool ready for you.
Someone's prepared. And what kind of present do you have for me?
It's not the most appropriate gift for a lady, but it's aluminum powder for finding fingerprints. There are some useful additions to the mixture.
Ah, great. I'm impressed.
I'm glad you like it. Spread the powder anywhere that looks suspicious and shine your investigation light on it.
And that'll make any fingerprints stand out? All right, I'll give it a try.
Good luck.
Let's do it. We are dangerously close to the end of this case. Go over here. Go to the room. I gotta use the powder and ALS. Whoa! Yeah.
So many. These are all the same fingerprints. It's likely they belong to the victim.
He was.
Now, why would she leave so many fingerprints on the floor?
He was crawling.
Yes, she was probably crawling on the floor to move around. The prints indicate she was heading towards...
the door.
The prints on the floor lead to the room's entrance. They're even under the mat. What's underneath the mat? Nothing. What could this mean? Just as I thought.
So what are the different fingerprints versus blood? Okay.
These are blood stains. They must be Veronica's. Considering the facts so far, these blood stains must have been caused by...
But she vomited.
Yes.
Okay.
Veronica's clothing was covered in blood that she had vomited. The amount of blood here is more than would be a fatal loss in most people. But there's something odd about these bloodstains.
Well, it's circular shaped. It's very...
Blood is a liquid. It should be evenly spread across the floor. If there was one reason for the bloodstains to be shaped like this, it would have to be...
Massive blood stain. The massive blood stain had an odd shape. I don't think it was wiped up because they would have wiped up everything. I think the door had to be closed. Door.
Yes. This door was closed when Veronica was vomiting blood. That's why the blood spread unevenly. This house. The room is now in the same condition as it was when that happened.
This is something I do remember from this game. There's gonna be blood on the door.
Huh?
As she was clawing at it.
Inside the scratch marks? From looking at the shape and location of these scratches, they are... Yes, these are traces that someone had clawed at the door. On top of that, it was done with such desperation that their own nails cracked and bled.
Yeah, this is just a sad case. Jesus. Office. Now, you want to go back to the computer.
These bloodstains are at the entrance to the room. The door was closed when Veronica vomited blood. That, along with the scratches on the inside of the door, there's just one sad conclusion we can reach from all this.
Another person locked in their own room.
Yes, Veronica was prevented from leaving here. Writhing in pain and unable to open the door, she lost a lethal amount of blood and died right here. She wasn't kidnapped and killed. We can deduce the victim's condition within this room by putting these facts together. Veronica was crawling on the floor. It's likely that this is because of the mysterious disease she was suffering from. It sapped her strength to the point that she was unable to even stand. She had an attack of her disease inside this room.
Correct. Now we have all the evidence we need. Conclusion reached.
The dead shall speak. Let's put together the truth of what happened here. A woman's skeleton was found 50 kilometers downriver of the city. The victim's name is Veronica Cage. She was 23 years old. She was suffering from some sort of illness. It caused her severe pain along with mental instability.
Okay.
When she couldn't go on, she snapped and turned violent. This card shows the truth of that emotional state.
Her aggression was...
The patient had frequently physically assaulted her parents.
Oh, man.
This same disease finally caused her own death as well. This card shows evidence of that final attack.
Gotta be the earring card, right? Had an attack of her disease. Oh, attack of her disease when she died. This one.
Yes, there were traces of blood at her room's entrance.
So she died before.
During the attack, she writhed in agony about the room. The shattered mirror is evidence of that violent behavior. Eventually, her strength gave out and she collapsed. She used the last of her strength to try to leave the room. However, her one final wish was left unanswered.
She was locked in there.
This card speaks to that sad truth.
This is definitely not a feel-good type of game.
In her fading consciousness, she tore at the door. But she died there, and the culprits carried her body out. The proof of this is on this card.
I don't even know if culprits is the right word, because...
Exactly. The earring caught on something while she was being carried. She was already dead when the earring was torn from her ear. Most likely, her death surprised the ones responsible. They then cleaned the room to hide any signs she was there. But whoever cleaned the room had poor eyesight.
That she got assaulted. Means it was the
Thus
mother.
did not see the earring among the mirror shards. The body had to be hidden as well. Their plan was to throw the body off a bridge 8 kilometers away. But they were scared off by a pair of oncoming headlights. This culprit, with a bad back, gave up and fled the scene. Those headlights belonged to the blue truck. The driver could not avoid the body and ran over her. The driver believed he had killed her and dumped the body. Ironically, what he did only completed the culprit's plan. This card has proof that she was already dead when run over.
It's testimony, right?
Hiding a corpse is a crime, but the driver wasn't the murderer. The ones responsible are those who locked her away to die.
Granted, they were being abused
She
a lot.
sought help, not knowing that none would ever come. Her last words are the proof of that desperation.
Help me!
This is the whole truth in how her life was cut short. I don't know what the dead want, but the truth must come out. I'm going to see the ones who cut your life's thread short.
They didn't really cut her short, though. She was gonna die anyway. Like, it was bad regardless. Like, this is just a terrible situation.
The medical examiner. What brings you here?
Your daughter died in suffering. She struggled, she shouted, and she clawed at her door. She tried to escape so terribly that her own nails tore off. Why didn't you open the door?
There was no choice. We wanted her to be happy. We wanted her to be normal. We never thought this would...
Her death may have been inescapable. But you defiled her death in order to protect yourselves. That can never be forgiven.
I don't really know. Like, I feel on both ends of this. Like, yes, they definitely did crimes and stuff. They should have reported the death. But they feared for their own lives.
When
because...
death came to you, did you suffer? Soon I will know for myself.
He's dying.
Miss Kimishima, your test results have come back.
I see. Let me ask you up front. How long do I have until my flame goes out?
About a month.
A year at best. Maybe 6 months.
I understand. Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Kimishima, the helicopter's here to take you to the lab.
All right. Thank you.
Yosala? Saka.
Rosalia.
Rosalia.
What is this? Someone's name?
Dr. Kimishima, are you all right up there?
Yes, I'm fine. I'll be right down.
Well, I hope you guys aren't as depressed as I am after that. That was very rough. But in good news, we get to start with new doctors next time we stream this. We're going to call it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back probably tomorrow with something else. We'll see. Probably somewhere in the middle of the day, something. Maybe some Returnal, maybe some Zelda. I don't know. Either way, you guys have a good evening. We're going to raid somebody, and I hope you have a good night.